Yo, what's up, everybody? This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and it's me, your host, YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time. And we are locked in the trenches, another day, another dollar, another beautiful time in the market. We're talking all things blockchain, decentralized finance, cryptocurrency, cryptographic technologies. We're talking Bitcoin, we're talking Ethereum, XRP, BNB, Solana, and so much more. And I'm your gracious host, YNOT, the greatest crypto rapper of all time, here to educate and onboard the next generation of investors, empowering you guys to achieve financial freedom. We show up every day for a couple hours a day, giving you guys exposure to the market, answering your guys' questions, and helping you learn and improve in this dynamic and opportunity-rich industry. Welcome. It's good to see you all. Yo, AAA, pleasure to see you. Frozen, it's a pleasure to see you. Malone, it's a pleasure to see you. Adams, pleasure to see you. Super Spreader, pleasure to see you. Daniel, pleasure to see you. Frozen says, hey yo, what's the dealio with these classes? Are they free or are they some kind of crypto bro course for sale? So it's not a course. There's not like anything that you would learn from the class you can learn for free, and it's also a lot of the stuff that I say on the stream. It is free for some people, but probably not for you. It's free for people that call a 1000X, it's free for people that call 5 100Xs, and it's free for people with a Raptiles NFT. Otherwise, it costs $5 a month for the class pass, which gives you unlimited free live classes. I mean, not free, I guess. $5 a month for live classes, unlimited in the group. We've done 2 this week. We've got another 1 on Friday and maybe another one tomorrow. So at that rate, we're averaging like 16 classes a month. And then there's the Alpha Pass, which gets you classes, gets you the recordings of those classes, and gets you access to a private high signal chat. What time is tomorrow's? That's a good question. I haven't decided yet. I haven't even decided that I was gonna do one tomorrow, but I guess if there's demand for it, then I will. Why does it cost money? Because it's an opportunity cost for me. I would rather be streaming, and because I'm not streaming, it's gonna cost something, right? My time is valuable in that sense. But all the money gets reinvested into the community. We've got 2 giveaways going on right now in the group, and then we've got another 3 giveaways going on before the week is over. So pretty much everything gets given back. It's just another mechanic to increase the ceiling on the group and allow people to get more out of this if they want to get out of this. You don't miss anything by not being there, but it is valuable enough that it shouldn't be free, and it's $5 a month. If you can't afford a cup of coffee every month, then I don't want you there, I want you to take this seriously. Let me send this around. Even Elon charges for everything. So if one asks why you charge money, yeah, there's been like a little bit of FUD, especially from OGs. I understand where it comes from. You know, I like to say that the group is totally free and always will be free. Nothing has changed there. You get everything out of the group that you do by not paying for it, that you do by paying for it. Even the calls that are in the alpha chat are totally visible to everyone that's outside of the alpha chat. They're all tracked centrally in the same bot. And you could set alerts so that you'll be pinged every time a call is posted in the alpha chat, and it will automatically tell you the call at the same time that the people in the alpha chat see it. There's really no like advantage in that sense. You can think of it, I mean, we've planned this for a long time, and we've designed it to be more like the Fortnite Battle Pass than anything else, you know? Fortnite Battle Pass doesn't give you an advantage in the game. It doesn't give you a stronger gun. It doesn't give you more health points. All it does is give you a shiny pickaxe and a nice new jetpack. In this group, it's the same way. That's why it's called the Alpha Battle Pass. But yeah. You can FUD and fade if you want, but honestly, you have to be trying to FUD and fade that. Like, you have to be a hater. Ella says, basically hardly anything. The course is well worth signing up for. Saves you time and therefore trading more efficiently. Yes. Also in the class that we taught yesterday or 2 days ago or whatever, we literally saw a 150x. Like in the class. Like I called a 150x and I said verbatim, this is a good coin. You guys should keep an eye on this. And it went 150x from when we saw it in the class. If you had put $1 in, you would have paid for fucking 10 months of the class pass. So I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you're trying to FUD it, then honestly, go fuck yourself. Crypto wrap. What we got tonight for good coins? Let's take a look around. So we just dipped under 3.2 trillion total crypto market cap. We've lost 100 billion in the past few days. 115 billion in 24-hour trading volume. Bitcoin's at 90,959. Ethereum at 3,152. XRP $2.16, BNB 894, and 137 for Solana. Pretty good, but not as good as it's been. Right, we've taken a decisive down step, and the future hopefully is going to be bright. But we're kind of in a limbo. My quant told me that he thinks we're going to go lower. He told me that the charts, the lick maps, are looking pretty negative. Just Morgan says, guys, I tried to change my username and it changed my actual name. I hate it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty bad. Caleb says, how do you join the class? You go to wop.com. wop.com/crypto-wrap. WHOP.com/crypto-wrap. I just put the link down there. Have I seen Factory? No, I just got on the market right now. How much you made and how'd you cash it out by digits, bro? What does that mean by digits? I'm not sure what you mean by that. What is by digits? What up, Shotgun Blake? What pleasure to see you, bro. From 8 to 11 is gonna be the session, be NY session and lots of volatility and volume. What is NY session? Like New York? What was the 150x coin? It was, what's it called? Amir? Aleem? Amin? That fucking coin, I honestly don't remember the fucking name. Yeah, Amin. That was the one. Jack was there. Ella was there. A lot of people in the chat were in that class. Malone was there. Like, all of them were in the class, and they saw it. It was Amin. We had it at, like, I don't know, 10,000, 15,000 market cap. Ended up going to 1.8 mil. Did it recently go to 2 mil? No, this one has to be a different one. It was this one. It's a historical figures creator coin. It was suggested by the founder of Solana himself. Dark says, I saw Leering at 30k and I thought it was a rug. Yeah, we had Leering on this stream actually around 19,000. And my good friend Rico bought $200 worth, around 26k market cap. He ended up making like $50,000 on that play. Pretty good. Jack says, bro, look at the next billion-dollar meme coin called shitcoin on Solana USD1. I'm gonna stop you right there, bro. There's never gonna be a billion-dollar meme coin named shitcoin. And Jarvis, you can clip that shit and save it, put it in the vault, come back to it in 10 years, it's gonna be just as true. Number 2, you can't even spell Solana. It's S-O-L-A-N-A. Number 3, USD1 is a den of rug pulls. You're gonna get absolutely fucked if you're bidding any coin in that launchpad. But just for good measure, I'll pull it up for you, bro. You know, it's a long ways from $500,000 market cap to $1 billion market cap, right? And I'm assuming you must have bought somewhere in this box up here, and that's the reason why you're so excited about it. But I gotta level with you, bro. You're cucked. You're not gonna make it, little bro. Not on this one. This coin actually fucking sucks. And the chart sucks too. You bought it 50K? Nice. Good job. Me personally, I would be getting out of this as soon as possible. How much you made on doing this, bro? A lot. A lot. Many doctors' salaries. I like to measure it in doctors' salaries because I used to want to be a doctor. Then I, somewhere along the journey, decided not to be a doctor. And now I make doctors' salaries. Plural. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Does USD1 have its own ecosystem? Like, what do you mean by that? It's on the Bonk launchpad, so it's technically part of the Bonk ecosystem. Prayer time? Let's say a prayer. You're doing it on purpose? Doing what on purpose? Money aside, I think you would have made a great doctor. Yes, I would have. But somewhere in my journey, when I was like shadowing doctors and actually in clinics and like talking to people and all that stuff, not looking at factory, motherfucker, I'm looking at factory right now. What the fuck do you want me to do, bro? Like, come on, are you serious? This is the second time I pulled this up on this stream. I haven't even been live for 10 minutes. But so yeah, I was trying to be a doctor. I was like, let me see what this is all about. I was shadowing in a clinic. I was talking to patients. I was doing all this shit like with a doctor. And the doctor that I was with sat me down and he was like, so why do you want to do this? And I was like, you know, the most generic answer that everyone says, well, I want to do this because I want to help people. And then he said something that really stuck with me. He was like, if you want to help people, don't be a doctor. I get to help like 15 people a day, max. If you want to help people, be someone that makes it easier for doctors to help people. And I heard that and I was like, okay, that's true. Let me stop trying this shit and let me start trying to find something else. Now I help people by trying to educate and onboard the next generation of investors and empower them to achieve financial freedom. It's WOP with W-H-O-P. I just put the link right down there. I just added you with the link. WOP.com/CryptoRap. I highly recommend you guys check it out. It's pretty cool. And like I said earlier, the money gets reinvested into the group, so the more people on board, the more we get to scale up quickly. Can you look at the big blue whale and what you think? Yeah, sure. Let's go take a look. Good to see you, Fernando. Welcome to Learn. Big blue whale. The black hat is fire. I know. I low-key lost it. Like, I've been wanting to wear it on the past few streams, but I couldn't find it. And I have a couple, but I just gave my friend a couple. So I was like, fuck, like, I must have given away the last one. But then I was doing my laundry, and I picked up my pink hoodie. And when I picked up my pink hoodie, the black hat fell out of the hood. And I was like, oh shit, I'm dumb as fuck. Big Blue Whale, BBW. 1 day old, 40,000 market cap. I gotta level with you, bro. This coin is garbage. Garbage. Not gonna make it. Here's the whale. The white whale, chat. The white whale. I'm so confused on your Discord. Any training videos? Yeah, well, like, there's a video on how to navigate the Discord. If you go to the verified channel, here's the group. You go to the verified channel. This video right here, it basically walks you through the Discord. If you're confused besides that, then ask questions. If you don't know where to start, then ask questions. You watch this video, and this video will give you an overview of the group. Once you watch this video, you should have a better idea of how to navigate the group. Once you have that better idea of how to navigate the group, go to DGen Den, this is the main text channel, and in the DGen Den, you can ask any question that you want. You can also go to the voice chat. Sometimes there's people in the voice chat. You can ask questions in the voice chat, and they'll answer it. If you're still confused, if you're looking for a more high intensity, more dialed in, high signal learning environment, then I highly recommend you check out the Class Pass or the Alpha Battle Pass. It's much higher signal, and like when I sit down and do those classes, they're very focused. I'm not distracted by all the shenanigans in the chat, and we just get straight down to business, trying to give y'all the skinny on how to navigate the market. There's also a channel called Newbie Questions and Help. Newbie Questions and Help under the Education tab. You sound like a newbie, you sound like you have questions, and you sound like you need help. So this might be the channel for you. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Here's the white whale. Shout out to the white whale. Biddy, what's your thoughts on that? Let's go take a look at Biddy. Biddy. Yo, where are we at, everybody? I feel like the viewership isn't as good as it should be. What to do if I'm down $2,000? Clearly you don't know what you're doing. So what you have to do is admit that. And when you admit that, then you start trading with less. Less is more. Invest less until you win more. Start small and scale up as you know what you're doing. Knowledge is more valuable than money. It sounds like you just tried to throw a bunch of money around to make money quick. That's not how it works. You're just gonna get burned if you don't know what you're doing. Clearly, if you lost $2,000, you don't know what you're doing. So pay some attention, focus, start small, build it up over time. Don't give up. The worst thing you can do is give up. The good news is you have $2,000 worth of tuition paid to the trenches. So leverage those lessons. I don't know. I want to learn, bro. Thank you. Well, you already lost $2,000, so it wouldn't hurt you too much to spend $15 to get the Alpha Class Pass. Clap says, I lost a lot too. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm trying to learn though. That's real. You've been playing with like 100 a week? You should be playing with like 100 total. You should be trading no more than $5 at a time. You should be holding for long periods of time, and you should be studying the qualitative and quantitative metrics of the coins as you trade them. This right here is Biddy. I'm not gonna lie, you might have made a lot of money on this, bro, but you must be the only one, because this chart fucking sucks. It's just gone down. Hey, good to see you, Ray. Welcome. Good to see you, Snoopy. Is this Axiom? Yeah, this is Axiom. AXIOM.trade. Axiom.trade. Yo, what's up, everybody? We're locked in right now. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. I gotta get a nice, Soso, like, are you in the Discord, Soso? Rusty says, would paying for the class guarantee that I'll get better? Does paying for tuition in college guarantee that you'll learn something? No, you gotta show up to the class and you gotta study and you gotta work hard. Paying $15 guarantees that you are gonna have that much more initiative, that much more stake, that you wanna get your money's worth, and that will try harder, right? That's kind of it. If you're in it, then that's great. You probably answer this a million times, but where do I find your Discord? Well, I'll answer it another million, because I want 1 million people to join. The Discord link is right down there in the chat. Sorry, I sent the wrong link. The Discord link is right down there in the chat. I just pinned it. You copy that, you put it in your browser, you'll see it. Look at this one right here, Cade. It just wicked up to $450,000 market cap. Now at 200K. A pretty impressive God candle right there. What's the secret to owning the whole stock market? You're gonna have to ask the Rothschilds, bro. That's not my camp. Jay says, when should I buy in? Well, you buy low and you sell high. Chat, if I disappear for saying that, it was just a joke. I want to go on record and say that was just a joke. Here's Clog. It's a hedgehog based on Claude. It's pretty cute. But it's rug pulling. It's a shame. Well, I'll draw a line right here because a KOL bid here. It's got a lot of volume on this, so it might be a mover. Claude is definitely in meta, so could do something from this stage. It's already recovered almost ×2 from that dip. We'll see. Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah, Eyes Wide Shut is such a good movie, bro. It's one of my favorite movies. Bro, you make it seem so easy. Well, that's because I practiced for a really long time, bro. I've been doing this literally for like 7 years now. If anyone does anything for 7 years, they're gonna make it look easy. Hey, good to see you, Steve. How you doing, bro? Does my super secret cabal have a secret handshake? Actually, unironically, yes. I'm not lying. There actually is a secret handshake for the cabal. There's secret jewelry, secret handshake, secret phrases. There's secret rituals. There's things that we have to do. There's meetings. Is a whole thing, bro. KOL means key what? It means key opinion leader. Key opinion leader. But yeah, like, take a look at this, for example. In the chat, there's the alpha chat, right? In the alpha chat, like right now we're talking about when the next lesson's gonna be. So you can see that right here. This is our poll of when the next lesson's gonna be. And in the alpha info channel, we have recordings of the class. So this was the last class I did. You can see it's 115 raw minutes. 115 minutes. I talked the entire time. 115 minutes of information. We walked thoroughly through this syllabus, all the ins and outs of the market. We're doing some drawings on charts. We're looking at opportunity plays. I literally called a 150x in this stream. It actually happened right here. You can see we called a 10x during the stream, and then it ended up being 150x. That recording is available right here to members of the Alpha Pass. Where did all my viewers go? What coin was that? It was Amin. Amin, right? Man, I'm bleeding. What about secret images I can use when I dev coins? Like the dog whistle for us to go and invest? There's a secret overlays on the images that we scan for with infrared light. Look at this. 11 million on Fish. Fish is one of the top coins in the market that I've been watching. It's a really good looking coin. Just remember Amen. Amen. But nah, we're talking about Amin. 20k entry? For sure. Not enough shares on this live, guys. Gotta share and repost. Yeah, definitely. Share and repost. Please. I lost like every viewer for some reason. We had like 80 people and then I started shilling my shit and then everyone left. Should a dev do buybacks and pay for decks? Pay for decks, yes, almost always. Buybacks, less important. Plenty of charts run without buybacks. I think buybacks is a pretty lazy way to use money. We love TikTok Shop, that's right. Everyone do me a huge favor. Everyone type a message in the chat. Type anything. I don't care what you say. Type a message in the chat. Something. The more words, the better. Everybody type in the chat, especially if you haven't typed yet. If you haven't typed yet on this live, please type something in the chat. If we can get the chat buzzing right now, that's going to be really good for viewership. It's going to be really good for the algorithm. I see you cheeky guys. I want an essay for your school? Yeah, sure. If that's what it takes, bro. Let's keep looking around. Hey, good to see you guys. Type shit. Type shit. Type shit. Yo. Welcome to the stream. Vibe coding. We got Rick Rubin sitting behind the PC, absolutely vibing out. This thing is doing pretty well. Pulled it up first time around 25k. Now it's hooked up to 44k. We got Rick Rubin right there. Not too bad at all. So far, so good. Show some love to the live, everybody. I think I must have said something that got me pulled from the algorithm. Maybe it was all that stuff about the banks and whatnot. Look at this, 65,000 on the top. You can see the circle that I drew. Remember the circle that I drew when I was like, I think this still has potential? And then I drew the circle here. That was at 16k market cap. Thing went to 70k market cap twice. Rusty Soap says, so you don't mess with new pairs? Soap, this was a new pair. The thing launched at minute 51 We were in it by minute 51, 50 seconds. We were in it in less than a minute. Squid Trade says, bro, I'm up over 1200% on Cade. First 10x of 2026. Chat, let's get a W in the chat for Squid. A W in the chat for his first 10x of 2026. He hit a 1200% gain on Cade. That's massive, bro. Congratulations. You know, the other thing that actually really helps a lot, guys, if you haven't done this already, send me a heart me gift. The heart me gift is really important. On TikTok, it represents your members of your fan club. Right now, I have 70. If we can get that number up to 100, then I'll be put into a new league, a new tier, and that will increase my placement in the algorithm. We'll get more viewers on the stream. So if you could send me a heart me, like this one right here that you just saw over my head, it's a gift. It costs like a penny or something. It would really mean a lot. It goes a long way to boost our presence in the algorithm. Thank you, by the way, Jem. I appreciate that. But yeah, this was kind of a banger that we called pretty early. Let's keep looking through. Yeah, that Cade coin definitely ran. We looked at Cade, we looked at Vibe Code, we looked at Clog. Let's keep looking. Oh, Code 18, relatively new coin, 15,000 on the market cap. Decent volume on this, and the chart keeps legging up. First time we saw it was in this bubble right here. We'll keep an eye on this one. I feel like it might rug soon. You can see there was another Code 18 created 57 minutes ago, which is not necessarily a good sign. But it's still moving, so I'm not going to count it out yet. Bundlers at 15%, insiders 1%, snipers 2%, top 10 holders 24%. There's no glaring red flags there. Maybe isn't the best thing ever, but BFM. Let's take a look. I don't think I can look at that coin on this stream. I don't think TikTok's gonna appreciate an image of Bart fucking Milhouse. What on God's green earth is that? What the fuck? I mean, respect. I'm pretty sure that shit was mooning. Like, I saw a lot of green on the chart, but I also saw a lot of yellow, you feel me? Let's keep looking. That's crazy, honestly. Here's Joe. Joe is one of the most prominent memes anywhere. I think first time we saw it must have been somewhere around this 12K range, because it was on there with the list when we were looking at that other coin that was older, or newer rather, and older. Now it's at 25K. It's not too bad. I guess we'll keep an eye on this. Joe is a super classic meme. Like, it's a very recognizable IP, for lack of a better word. Respect. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling. Vibe coding just bonded. Let's go take a look at it. 65K and climbing. We've been following this a little bit. Getting some real god candles up there on the top. Shout out to Rick Rubin. You know, at Entropy, the Deep In project that I co-founded, Rick Rubin is actually a big inspiration for us. We consider ourselves tastemakers. We consider ourselves vibe curators. And so we look a lot to Rick Rubin's, you know, confidence in taste to determine the trajectory of our project. This statue was made with Rick Rubin in mind, actually. This statue right here with the single gold tooth, opting for simplicity. Yeah. The vibe is DRB. What is DRB? Miners are connoisseurs. Yeah, Jack. You know ball, bro. You jumped into the lore quick, bro. You picked up some of the deep cut phrases. Yeah, DRB is trash, bro. It's garbage, actually. It's a really bad coin. Nobody's buying that shit, little bro. Hey, good to see you. Welcome. Rysentine. It's another one that's not very good. Although I do understand that it's been going up recently. How about Clog? Guys, hello? I feel like a crazy person. We handed this to you guys at 15,000 market cap when I drew this circle. Guys, it just God candled up to 120K. This is almost a 10x. None of you guys got this? You serious? I'm confused. This was a 10x. It was easy. I told you guys. I drew the fucking circle for a reason. Look, that's the 10x. It just hit 10x. That's the first 10x of the stream. It hasn't even been 30 minutes. My goodness, guys. You ask me if I do new pairs. I make new pairs my bitch. I find new pairs. Look at this. That is officially a 10x. 10x. Nice. Well, that's not too bad. Savage says, damn, I just got on. Find us another one. I can't believe all of you guys missed this. Did any of you guys catch this? Why did everyone fade this? I literally told you the thesis, too. Like, I was like, people like clog, or they like Claude narratives. This is a clog derivative. And it's got a cute mascot. I like hedgehogs. All of this was what I said at 15K market cap. I said, yeah, it got a pretty big dip here. But honestly, it's got a lot of volume. And look, a KOL just bid. There's opportunity here. I said that. I'm confused. Twang says, not everyone is glued to the screen. Motherfucker, what are you guys doing? You're watching my fucking stream right now. You got a blindfold on? You got earplugs in? I'm confused, bro. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them not stupid. My goodness. Anyways, I'll look at your fucking shitcoin, bro. What is it called? DRB? Look, I typed DRB in. 3K market cap. 5K market cap. 5K market cap, 5K market cap, 4K market cap, 4K market cap. Find me one that's actually worth looking at, bro. Under 5K market cap, my DoorDash has more volume than that, bro. It's on base? Jesus fucking Christ. What are you doing on base, bro? What year is it? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll pull up the fucking coin, bro, but that's just embarrassing. Let's look at it. Debt relief bot. 12 million market cap. It's in the clanker, banker, stanker meta over there on base. Things at 12 million right now. It's actually a really good looking chart. What's crazy about this is it's lied dormant for a long time. But I guess it's had 3 spikes in its history and now it's getting the 3rd spike. My problem is, you can see it's got diminishing returns, right? Every spike is lower than the last. You're not in a good trajectory here. Rico says, thoughts on BFM? Good to see you, by the way, Rico. Sorry, I won't give any thoughts on any coins that aren't Chill House. Rico, you see this? We called this on stream at 15K market cap. It just cracked 250K, bro. You got here a little bit late. Let me pull up BFM. BFM. Oh my! Rico, what the fuck was that? Are you trying to get my TikTok banned? Also, Clog just rugged, by the way. Look at that. Just went from 200K all the way down to 30K. Clap says, damn, why did I have to miss Clog? Well, you didn't miss much, bro. Do you see this? JC just typed in literal alien language. JC, what planet are you from, bro? Are you Paul Atreides? Are you from the Andromeda Galaxy? What the fuck am I looking at? Read it? I can't read that, bro. Chat. Why is this guy talking in the language of the aliens from Mario? Does anyone remember this? Mario, Alien, Super Mario, DS. Mario and Luigi. Wait. Mario and Luigi partner in time, alien language. Look, you see, that's what they're speaking. Anybody remember this? Look. This motherfucker literally just spoke that he's speaking this in my fucking chat right now. He's literally speaking the alien from the alien language from Mario, bro. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Are you serious? I can't read that shit, bro. I'm not from Super Mario World. BFM is a good tech play. Respect. You beat that game 3 times. That final boss was hard, I'm not gonna lie. Translate? How about you translate my dick in your mother's mouth, bro? I ain't got time for all that shit. How about you translate it? My goodness, bro. Can't stand these bitches. Alright, let's keep going. It's crazy, honestly. You will? Nice. Someone's got to do it. BFM. Rico, as much as I love the coin and as much as I want to pull it up, I physically can't look at this on my stream. If I look at this on my stream, I'm going to get shut down pretty much immediately. It's wildly offensive. Alright, bet. Well, JC, you're getting banned now. Goodbye. I just banned him. This thing was at 400,000 market cap. 400,000 market cap. Now it's at 230K. Look, the tech is brilliant. We saw the Ralph Wiggum play, and the Ralph Wiggum play went to a multi-million market cap. Ralph is a virgin. He doesn't even get any hoes. Here you got Bart fucking Milhouse. This is real. What the fuck are we looking at right now, Rico? Like, what are we doing, bro? Is this late cycle opportunity to you? Leering had foundation, Rico. What is this? I can't even... I want to pull the image up so bad, but I just can't do it. My stream will get shut down. Bargain says, you make most of your money from trading or your Discord? Well, my Discord's totally free, so I don't make a lot of money from that. And even the paid part of it, which is also accessible for free, by the way, that literally just got introduced 4 days ago. So I haven't made a lot of money from it. It's the next Zcash. Okay. I see the vision. BFM is the next Zcash, guys. It's a privacy coin. Let's give those two some privacy. Bart and Milhouse need a little bit of privacy. Up in the treehouse outside the Simpsons crib. They fucking out there, bro. Oh my goodness. Speaking of privacy at the house, look at this. Chill house. We're chilling at the house. It's chill house. And we're chilling at the house. Hey chat, put a W in the chat if you're chilling at your house right now. If you're chilling at your house, like if you're literally at your house right now, put a W in the chat. Everybody that's chilling in their house, put a W in the chat. Look how many people are chilling in their house right now. Literally dozens of you are chilling in your house as we speak. If you guys are chilling in your house right now, there should be no reason why you're not holding a bag of Chill House. This is the definitive universal narrative. It's appealing to all of you. You're chilling in your house as we speak. So why would you not hold Chill House? It doesn't make any sense. You're houseless? Well, that's because you don't have any Chill House. Maybe if you get Chill House, you'll finally be able to afford your rent. You fucking cockroach. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and we're locked in the trenches right now. Jack says, Rico, that Chill House Gets Arrested video was fire. Yeah, the same people that do the videos for Chill House are the people that do the videos for White Whale. There's a $92 million discrepancy between Chill House and White Whale market cap. And it's the same team. Think about that. Chill House and Kabuto, let's go take a look. Yo, what's up, everyone? The fact that someone made a rug out of it is because Chill House is a rug. Yeah, we're locked in right now. Carlsbad Caverns National Park. Does anyone know ball? I recently got back from a road trip where I went to 4 national parks in 3 days. I love doing that shit. Check out 8-9. There's a coin called 8-9. Let's go do it. 8-9. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Look at this. 300,000 market cap and climbing. 8-9. This is new? It's like a new number? Ask any Zoomer. 6-7 is dead. 2026 is here and 8-9. You just got offered a job in Carlsbad? in Carlsbad, New Mexico. It's pretty nice out there, bro. I mean, there's not shit to do, but it's pretty nice. What job did you get offered? Alien transporter? Is it an oil rig thing? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I saw an alien when I was out there. I've seen a few UFOs on my journey, but I saw an alien being transported by the army. It was pretty cool. One time I went to Area 51 and I saw some crazy shit out there that I probably can't even talk about on stream, or I'll disappear. BLM Senior Wildland Firefighter. You know, I like fighting fires, but I don't know what that has to do with the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm just pulling your leg, bro. Yeah, that's a pretty cool job. Maybe you should take it. They get fires out there. There's a lot of oil and shit. And you know what? You're gonna see aliens, bro. Like, if you're doing the out in the boonies work that like a wildland firefighter does, you're definitely gonna see aliens out there, bro. Like, you're right up the road from Roswell. You're right next to White Sands. You're next to every fucking experimental Air Force base in the whole platoon. You're gonna see some shit out there, bro. So don't be surprised if you take the job and then you get visited by some men in black. Let's keep pushing. Let me know, bro. If you see some shit, let me know. I'm fascinated by that stuff. Have you checked the FKH? They associated with the creator. What's your opinion on it? How do I feel about Mogged? Do I think aliens be in the trenches? Hell yeah, bro. So, I told you guys that I couldn't talk about what I saw at Area 51, but I'm just going to tell you. So, I went to Area 51 during the raid of Area 51, when everyone went to, like, Naruto Run in the front gate. And I went inside the base, and we went down deep underground in a military base there. It was over 12 stories deep, clearance access level 4. And when we walked down the hall, there was these basically like glass tubes on either side of the hall, and then it became glass boxes, almost like jail cells, but with this glass in front of it. And the glass is all like laser protected and shit too. Inside every cell was a bunch of gray aliens, you know, like the ones from the movies. And they were really small, they have big black eyes, and their shapes are kind of like weird, right? Every single alien had a cell phone, and every single alien was trenching new pairs on Pump Fun. All of them. Serial deploying, bundling, multi-wallet. Every single alien in Area 51 was rug-pulling meme coins. What I saw shocked me. It disturbed me. If you guys are getting rugged in the trenches, you just got rugged by Zizax. You just got rugged by Gorblon the Destroyer. You gotta be careful out there, guys. They have advanced rug pull technology. How am I trenching with Zero Solana? Isn't your name Best of Reddit? What the fuck does that have to do with cryptocurrency, bro? Mixing it up says... He said, I knew Jack Duvall looked off. Yeah, it's actually it's a mask. It's a silicone mask that he wears. But he's a gray alien. Oh, what do you think about Brev? Brev. I don't know what I'm looking at. That shit's pretty funny. Brev. This one on base? I kind of don't understand what you're asking me to look at. Brev. Having a hard time finding it. Vibe coding, pushing a new all-time high. This is one that we've been following since relatively early. Running up quite swimmingly. Let's keep looking around. Shout out to the Duve. Buttons just bonded. Nice. Let's pull this up. Do I think he rug pulled $3 million coin? Look, I'm not here to pass judgment, bro. Game is game. But just know that if I see that motherfucker holding 30% of my coin, I'm selling. Look at this shit. 170k on buttons. Wow. This thing bonded not too long ago, and then it actually ripped pretty hard in just the bonding candle. Now this chart pattern is a chart pattern that's become increasingly common in this cycle. So pay attention to what you see here, because it's very unusual and we haven't seen these in previous cycles, but recently it's been very common. So you get an initial pump, and then it dies. And then it actually dies for hours, doesn't go anywhere. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, on like the 8th or 9th hour, it arbitrarily wicks up 100K, 200K. It's a strange chart pattern that defies all market psychology. Like Snoopy says, it's the aliens. Aliens. That's crazy. Crimed. Yeah, it was crimed. 8-9 gaining momentum. I'm not gonna lie, 8-9 seems like a solid coin to me. A lot of motion on. Holy fuck! This thing just ripped. That's a John Wick. Look at that, up to 412,000. That's really impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it was much lower when we were just looking at it. That's the crypto rap effect. The crypto rap effect. We look at a coin and it moons. It's just how it goes. I have on-chain motion. Let's keep looking. I'm wearing my work shirt today, chat. My blue collar. Just got back from the mechanics shop. Let's keep pushing. Factory 730K. Another one that's ripped pretty generously since we first pulled it up. Think Big says, how can I learn from scratch? It's a good question, man. So first off, there's no easy answer. There's no shortcut. There's no cheat code. There's a million ways to get rich in crypto, and everyone has their own way, right? And when you first show up, it's going to be very difficult. Crypto is extremely nebulous, right? It's hard to understand. When you first get here, it's going to be like an alien planet. It's going to be like a foreign language. And you're not going to understand anything that you're looking at, anything that you're reading, anything that you're seeing. The language that people use isn't even going to make sense. If I say that this was bundled with a multi-wallet and then mooned right out of the gate, but then the distribution was wonky, so it ended up rugging, you're not going to know what the fuck I just said, even though I just said a sentence, right? Always on Top says, you work as a mechanic. Is that just a hobby? Because you're a rich. Wouldn't need to. This is actually fashion, bro. This is it's like one, you know how rich people dress poor with a lot of money? This is actually from a brand. Actually, you should read what it says. That shit has nothing to do with the mechanic shop, I assure you. But yeah. Think Big says, any recommendations of websites or something I can learn from? So you're going to want to start small, right? You're going to want to start small, okay? Jax, what the fuck are you saying right now? No, that's cannibal. That's cannibal. I think you fucked up somewhere, bro. So you start small. You invest less until you win more. Sorry, I'm trying to teach you, but these guys are all distracting me. Are you a dab man? I was, bro. I used to crunch 3 G's a day at the start of December. I was easily going through 3 to 5 G's a day. I would go through like 2 G's on the stream of wax. But I stopped. I went cold turkey almost a month ago now. It's been literally it's been actually 30 days. 30 days since I went sober. And I gotta say, if you guys are addicted to the za, 2026 is your year to leave it behind. Whatever addiction you have, whether it's drink, whether it's, you know, pleasure, whether it's eating, whether it's watching Netflix, whether it's brain rotting on TikTok, whatever your addiction is, in 2026, replace it with purpose. Find something that means something. Something that empowers you. Something that makes you passionate. And pursue that. Pursue that, and you're not going to need all the distractions. You'll be able to face reality head on with a smile on your face. Anyways, to get back to the question of what do you do when you first get started in crypto. So when you first get started in crypto, you're going to want to start small, invest less until you win more. Jack says, so crypto is still good? Yes. Replace your addictions with crypto. Dead ass. Crypto is the healthiest addiction you can have. It's the only addiction that's actually going to make you money. Now, not gambling. A lot of people treat crypto like gambling. Gambling addiction is real. Leave that behind. Take this seriously. It's a different game. Is the motherfucker that even wanted to learn still here? Are you still here in the chat, bro? Guy who asked me how to begin, if you're still here, I'll keep going, but something tells me that you left because I just been talking about a bunch of other bullshit. Oh, you're still here? Nice. Bro was like, fuck this shit, I'm not learning here. Alright, so you invest less until you win more. You start small. So crypto is a highly technical skill. It's a craft, okay? And like any craft, you have to hone it through practice, through time, through learning, right? So you start small, but you start is the important thing. I could explain you everything, but it's like explaining a board game. When people explain to you a board game, you don't know how to play based on what they're saying. You know how to play when you actually get your pieces and put them on the board, and then you ask questions as you play, and that develops your dynamic working knowledge of the game. You don't get that beamed into your head from someone talking at you, right? So crypto is a highly technical skill. It's a craft that you need to practice over time, and then you study, you ask questions, concurrently with practicing. So you start small because when you first get started, you're gonna lose a lot. Everyone loses a lot because you don't know what you're doing. And because you don't know what you're doing, invest less until you win more. Never invest more than you're willing to lose, right? So yeah, you basically throw a couple bucks around, maybe $3, $5, whatever. You hold. Holding is critical, especially when you first get started. A lot of newbies make the mistake of getting in and out too quickly. And then you study quantitative and qualitative metrics while you trade. Quantitative metrics, those are numbers. Those are things like market cap, like liquidity, like price, like supply, global fees paid, distribution, tax, etc., etc. There's a lot of quantitative metrics to juggle, volume, etc., etc. And then there's qualitative metrics. These are things that are not numbers. These are things like the narrative, like community, like content, like vibe, like whether they've paid deck screener and stuff like that. So you have to study both of those. Find your niche. Find what works for you. Everyone has their own edge in the market. And your edge in the market is basically your unique dynamic understanding of the market. And you have to sharpen that edge, so to speak. You have to show up every day, continuously and consistently, and sharpen that edge to adapt to the market, because the market is ever changing. It's dynamic. So you navigate and you master your own personal trading psychology. You develop your own understanding of the market, and then you implement that. You manage your own risk, you discover your own strategies, etc., etc. Now, there's no easy way to do this, right? What I'm describing is a complex process that takes a long time. And so you have to really focus, you have to take this seriously, you have to study, and you have to practice. There's no shortcut, there's no cheat code. Anybody that's promising you that is lying to your face, and you just go for it, go for it. Do I offer training? Yeah, this week actually, for the first time, we just implemented, good to see you, Vinny, by the way. We just, for the first time, unveiled our new class program. So there's a group that's in the chat, and the group is totally free, and that group is the best free resource that I have to offer you if you're just getting started. The group is totally free. You don't have to pay anything to go in there. There's over 10,000 people in there, and they work hard every single day, 24/7, 365, trying to get better at the market. There's a lot of tools in there that you can use to learn and become better. There's a paper trading tool, so you don't have to risk any money. You can just use that tool to trade and see how you do. There's a tracking tool that allows you to track specific high-performing callers and see what coins they're talking about. And then there's the community itself that you can go and talk to and interact with, ask them questions. A lot of them are at the same place in the journey that you are, or they at least have been there recently, so they can help you out, right? But the most important thing is that you try. And then the other most important thing is that you take this seriously. Because the truth is, a lot of you guys tried really hard and you took very seriously your school. And you tried very hard and you took very seriously your work. Every day you guys go and spend hours of your life very seriously making somebody else rich. Why? Your school, your work, it's not going to make you rich. It's not going to get you out of the rat race. Those are mechanisms designed to trap you in the rat race for the rest of your life, to be stuck in a 9-to-5, to be stuck in the wage cage, so to speak. And you're never going to get out of that if you just stay within the confines of those boundaries. You have to look beyond those boundaries, right? Cryptocurrency represents for many of you one of the few opportunities, one of the few real, genuine industries that has very low barrier for entry, Very low capital necessary, but if you take this seriously, if you study, if you're persistent and you show up every day, you can change your life forever. You can make more money here than anywhere else, and you will never have to work another day in your life. I'm an example of this. Plenty of my friends are examples of this. There's plenty of people in the group that have accomplished this. This is a real phenomenon. Why? Because crypto is the most revolutionary financial technology on the planet. It's the greatest invention related to finance of our lifetimes. We are blessed to be born in the first generation that has access to this technology. It's the highest growth, the most opportunity rich, the most dynamic, the most volatile financial market on the planet. And the technology is truly changing the world forever. So if you can jump in and learn this, if you treat it seriously, like the tech startup industry that it actually is, then you're gonna find tremendous opportunity. Reyes says, what KOL is playing you to advertise meme coins right now? I'm not just talking about meme coins, I'm talking about crypto broadly. Altcoins count, Bitcoin counts, and technology within crypto counts. I'm a co-founder of a decentralized physical infrastructure networks project. We make mining rigs. We make physical hardware that you put on your desk and they give you passive yields in cryptocurrency. That has nothing to do with meme coins, even though it is technically a meme coin. There's plenty of opportunity in crypto that's not meme coins. I like meme coins because they're fun, they're exciting, they're interesting, they're fast, they are dynamic, it never gets boring, and it's really hilarious. That's why I like meme coins. There's no other financial market in the world that's like meme coins in that sense. But yeah, so you who's just getting started, I don't know if you're still here or if I yapped your ears off, but the things that I would tell you to do is to join that group right down there in the chat. It's totally free to join, always will be free to join. And then if you want to learn deeper, then Reyes says, I just know more, I guess. You just know more what? I've been in crypto for 10 years. I've been in DeFi for 7 years. There's like 100 people on the planet that know more than me. And I can count them all on my hand. About the meme coins, I would be very surprised if you knew more about meme coins than I do, bro. I've been on the teams of meme coins that have gone to multi-billion-dollar market cap. I've been in the game for fucking a long ass time, bro. I'm joining your Discord channel now. Respect. I'll see you in there. Is factory going up? It's alright. I'm personally not too sold on this. Why don't I like this chart? It's got a lot of green on the 5-minute candles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 consecutive green candles, and then you hit a bit of a crab. I mean, anything that gets 9 consecutive green candles is going to have a lot of sell pressure on top of it. There's a natural gravity to every coin. The default state of the market is for people to sell. So I'm not sure it's going to stay up there forever. I've joined Discord. I'm new to Discord. So for people like me, how do you work it? I've seen verify, etc. So you watch the video and verify. If you have any other further questions, you can ask elsewhere. I'll go and show you guys some of the tools right now, but first let me respond to Reyes because he's dumb as fuck. He says, you're the one who believes you're going to make money off meme coins. Reyes, your bitch ass probably holds XRP. Your stupid bitch ass probably thinks you're going to make money by spot holding XRP for 10 years. Man, shut your bitch ass up, bro. Yo, my good friend Rico, he made $50,000 on Leering last week. He saw it on my stream. He put $200 in at 26,000 market cap. He made $50,000. That's more than you make at your day job in 8 months, bro. My friend Stewie, he's a 17-year-old from Kenya. He made $20,000 in his first week of trading. This happened 3 weeks ago. These are recent examples. My friend Remus, he bought the white whale. $370 he put in. He's currently up to $800,000 in P&L. $800,000 in profit on one trade of $370, bro. And you're gonna tell these people they can't make money in meme coins? Well, I must be friends with a bunch of fucking ghosts. I must be friends with a bunch of fucking who knows what. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. You're full of shit. Just because you're bad at something doesn't mean other people are gonna be bad at it. If I pick up a violin and I play the violin and it sounds like shit, is that because a violin is a scam? No, it's because I'm not good at the violin. So just because you picked up meme coins and you sucked ass and you lost all your money, doesn't mean that meme coins are a scam. It just means that you didn't take it seriously enough, that you didn't hone the skill. But good luck, little bro. All the XRP maxis got mad at me when I said XRP is shit. When do you give out your gems? I don't really. So I said that I was going to go through the Discord and show you guys some of the how to use. So let me show you some of the how to use. There's a couple of tools that are really helpful for you guys that could be very useful for your workflow. So first things first, there's a channel over here called Trackers. Trackers. You go to the Trackers channel. Keep in mind, this is all unique to our Discord. We have a bot that nobody else has, and it's actively developed in accordance with the demands of our Discord. Like, we built all these tools because you guys have asked for them, and nobody else has this. So we go here to the Trackers tab, and you type .rank. .rank. What are you going to see? You're going to see a list of the top 10 callers in the group. These are top 10 callers in the group. You got 1,414x in the top call from Plastic. He's our #1 caller. An 8.8x average. That means every call he posts, there's an 8.8x average. It's pretty crazy. Roach, he's got a 1400x. He's got a 12.8x average. These are very good numbers. Pretty impressive. 83x over here, he's got a 10x average. 7x over here, he's got a 9x average. How does that even fucking work? Glove with 124x here, you got a 12x average. 3Volve with a 9,630x. Do you know what 9,630x means? If you put in $100, you're gonna make damn near $1 million. That's $100 to $960,000. It's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. With a 22x average. 79x with a 15x. Anyways, you see this, right? This is a list of all the best callers in the group. So what do you do with this information? Now in the Trackers tab, you can copy somebody's name. For example, we'll copy the #1 right here, and then we'll scroll down and we'll type .track, and then we'll input his name. Now, every time he posts a call in this group, you get automatically notified that he posted a call, right? It's pretty good. Reyes says, insider group that manipulates mindless copy traders. Actually, there's no copy trading happening in here, and also the group is totally free. It always will be free. There's over 10,000 people in there. I never post any calls. I never tell you guys to buy anything. I never sell you guys anything. There's a reason why the phrase not financial advice and do your own research is always present on my stream. That same ethos is embodied in the group. It's always like that. Anyways, Reyes, your rage bait is weak, bro. I'm not going to take any shit from somebody that unironically holds Ethereum. If you hold Ethereum in 2026, bro, anyways, let's keep looking. So yeah, now you can go through and you can track everyone, right? And you'll be able to see their calls live in there. You can go to the leaderboards tab, and the leaderboards tab is going to show you all the best calls. So let me do leaderboard. Let me do leaderboard 1 day, leaderboard 7 day, and then leaderboard 30 day. And then let's take a look at this. So in the past 7 days, we've had a 254x, a 144x, a 112x, a 74x, a 52x, a 44x, a 40x, a 30x, a 30x, a 25x. This is in 1 week. This is this week in the group. In the past 30 days, is a lot of 100x's. I mean, we're averaging multiple 100x's per week. In the past 24 hours alone, we've had a 33x, a 31x, a 20x, a 20x, a 20x, a 20, etc., right? So you can use these leaderboards in their various time frames to try and get a read for the market and what coins are moving well. So you can do that in the leaderboards channel. You can track people in the trackers channel. Then you go to the paper trading channel, and you can paper trade in this channel. You'll be able to paper buy and paper sell without risking any real money and see how you do. This is where you can go to learn and to practice. And so you can practice with Paper Solana in this channel. All you have to do is do like .buy. You can see right here, let's see an example. See .buy 0.5 sol and then a contract address. And so he paper bought half a sol of that coin. And then you can do .sell of that coin. And so you can paper trade in that group. How do you track in the group? You type .track and then you type the name of the person that you want to track. .track and then a name. Where do you get more to paper trade? Did you lose it all? You lost all of your paper trading money? maybe you're not cut out for this, bro. Well, it's funny that you ask. If you get the class pass, that comes with 5 paper soul, and if you get the alpha pass, that comes with 15 paper soul. Give you the group. It's right down there in the chat. I pinned it. It's totally free to join. Always will be free to join. I was thinking we would add a feature where you could spend like $1 and then you would get like 5 paper soul or something like that. I might do that. Why make it cost money at all? Because then it's a little more higher stakes. Then you won't go losing your paper portfolio. You'll take it a little more seriously, right? But $1 for 5 soul is not too bad. Can I get a top up, please? What's your username in the group? I'll give you a top up. What's your username in the group, bro? I'll give you 1 paper soul, but don't fuck it up. Is it SWP? Whoa, I need your @ so I can send it to you. Please, I need a top up. Please, do the needful. If you don't give me your fucking @ within the next 10 seconds, bro, the only thing I'm topping up is your mom's topping me up, bro. What the fuck is your username, bro? Are you dead ass? What's a top up? Ask this motherfucker's mother, bro. I swear to God, this stupid bitch is wasting my time. Bro, get the fuck out of my chat with that bullshit, bro. If you're gonna ask me some free fucking money, if you're gonna ask me for some free fucking money, then you better be there ready to give me the fucking address to send it to, bro. I swear to God almighty. Hey, look at this, by the way. Give me top. What did you mean by that? Hey, look right here. We drew this circle down here, and we drew this line down here when we first saw this chart. Since then, it's gone up quite a bit. All-time high at 113K. This line down here was at 12K. So that makes this a 10x. A 10x from when we were first looking at it on our stream. It's not too bad. Did any of you got... Oh my God, Candle. Did you guys see that? Holy fuck. This thing just teleported from 50K to 120K in one candle. Oh my goodness gracious. The crypto wrap effect. I pulled a chart up on my stream for 15 seconds and you motherfucker twapped your whole portfolio in there. I can't believe it. We've been following this since all the way down here and then that shit just literally instantly teleported up. God damn. This is the second 10x that we've had on stream today. Second 10x that we've had on stream today. That's crazy, bro. That's on-chain motion. I pull up the chart and it, whoo! The crypto wrap effect. What about Kabuto? I like Kabuto. Let's pull up Kabuto. We'll look at Hero next. So here's Kabuto, 4 million. I consider it a relatively high conviction play. I'm appreciating this resurgence that they've had in recent history. A lot of big names are getting involved in this narrative. Mr. Beast is now involved. By the way, if you guys have not heard the Mr. Beast diss track that recently dropped with Tekashi 6ix9ine and Steve Will Do It, that shit is hilarious. That shit is so fucking funny. Just as an aside. So Mr. Beast is involved with this. The Paul brothers are involved with this. A lot of big Web2 names are stewarding this narrative, and I think the coin looks good as a result. I'm bullish on this. I've said before on my stream, I believe we're going into an alt season. And in alt season, people are looking... Jack says that's 5 10x's between this stream earlier and this one. Yeah, on the last one, we saw 3 10x's in a row, and then we saw 2 on this one. So yeah, that's 5 10x's today on my stream alone. That's more than 1 10x per hour on my stream. That's why you guys should watch me all the time. We have really good market exposure here. We're seeing a lot of good coins early. Thanks for the mathematics, Jack. Great steakhouse, Kabuto. That's funny. Notifications, respect. Shout out to Jai. What coin are you trading? I ain't trading shit, bro. We just looking at shit. Let's look at Hero. Where in the West Coast you at? That's top secret information, bro. But you know me, I get around. Let's just say, one time I sent a picture of my crib to my good friend Cuz. He lives in Ireland. And I sent him a picture of my crib. And he said, damn, bro, you live in the penthouse from GTA? But yeah. 430k here on Heroverse. This thing is wicking upwards like crazy. We've been seeing this on my stream since as low as 30k. What I really like about this coin is it's a homegrown organic TikTok classic. And these are very rare. I haven't seen one of these coins in about a year now. But they're finally making a comeback. The guy is super diligent. He's live streaming every day right here on TikTok. And so I'm bullish on this. I used to be bearish, but now I'm bullish. And now that we've seen it do over a 10x, I'm even more bullish. Reaper says, why the fuck are you so handsome? I got it from my mama, bro. What can I say? Hey, everyone, if you could do me a huge favor right now, type something in the chat. Type anything in the chat. Anything. I don't care. Like, type any word that you want. Type a sentence, a phrase. Type a question. Type a coin. Whatever it is. Just type something in the chat. Balls. Okay. Creative. Crypto noob. Respect. I joined. Nice. W. Good. Winning. Nice. Taking notes. Respect. FML. One soul. Nice. Meme coins to the moon. That's real. Something. Very clever. Diddy was here. What the fuck? What do you mean by that? Shout out to East LA, bro. West Side. You're I mean West Side, but like the east part of the West Side. You feel me? Foo. Crypto Rap, the best streamer around. That's real. Yeah. Respect. Thank you guys. Okay. The other thing, the other big favor I'm gonna ask you guys, if you have not sent me a heart me gift, please send me a heart me gift. I don't usually do this whole gift groveling thing. The gift costs a fucking penny, but if I get like 30 more, then TikTok's gonna put me in like another league, like another tier, and that means we're gonna reach more people. So that's really important to me. The boost is really important to me. So if you could send me a heart me gift or any gift, I guess, typing things in the chat, tapping the screen, all of this stuff goes a long way. Thank you guys so much for the heart me's. It means a lot, trust me. TikTok's algorithm is entirely based on gifts. It's entirely based on engagement. It's entirely based on metrics that are not the actual content of the stream. So even though my stream is highly educational, highly informative, makes a lot of people a lot of money, even though I'm hilarious, even though I'm handsome, charismatic, all this stuff, that doesn't do anything. All that TikTok cares is those gifts. So they go a long way. M54 says, yeah, I just lost $150 on trading meme coins. Slow down, little bro. Slow down. You should be using $100 at a time. Trade no more than $5 per trade. $100 in your full port, $5 per trade. Take it slow, bro. You don't know what you're doing, so don't rush into it. Hey, thank you guys so much for the gifts. I appreciate that, truly. Every single one goes a long way. You guys have no idea. Think Big says, the Discord link is showing expired. It doesn't work if you try to get to it through TikTok. You're going to have to copy the link and paste it in your browser. Like, you're going to have to actually take the link and go to Safari or Google Chrome or whatever. Yo, Memo sent me 6-7 roses. 6-7. Thanks for the rose. 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 Yo. We're locked in right now. Let's keep pushing. Another day, another dollar. Think I should get out of URA? Let's go take a look. URA. You a Marine, bro? Let's pull it up. 879k market cap. A lot of motion on here. Topped out at 1.4 mil. Actually looks like a fine chart to me, bro. Oh, you are? That's funny. Respect, bro. This thing's ranging upwards pretty well. I wouldn't be scared of this, but honestly, to me, the narrative is kind of weak, and it's clear that the powers that be are actually, like, they're farming this. Like, so what you see on the chart, this is a really predictable pattern, and it's called the farm zone. Now, what's the farm zone? The farm zone is when you enter a really predictable period of swing trades. This is not uncommon. And this is basically a team that's washing their money through the chart. And the reason why they're doing that is because of this metric up here, global fees paid. Global fees paid is a number that a lot of people ignore, but that is rewards that are given through the token to the person that made the token. And global fees paid is a dynamic, algorithmically generated percentage of volume, and it's based on market cap. And at certain market cap levels, it pays you more, it rewards you more for volume in those market cap levels. And at higher market caps, it actually rewards you less. So the dev is incentivized to keep this chart within a farm zone by selling at the top of the range and buying at the bottom of the range, because all of the volume within that zone is multiplied. It's giving them more rewards. So that's what you're seeing here on the chart. They're literally keeping this in a specific range because they want to farm it. That's not really bullish. Usually they do that as long as they can until it ends up collapsing. In order for this to break out upwards, it's going to need some real force in the narrative outside of the coin. And in this case, the narrative is too weak, in my opinion. It's literally just a weird chimera of a hippo, a dog, and a cat. Like, it's not a real thing. Nobody cares about this. And for that reason, I'm pretty bearish on this chart. It's stuck in the farm zone. Shout out to Chill House. Hey, shout out to Drew. Shout out to Father. What's a father? Shout out to Baked. Caleb is talking about rainbow fish. Let's take a look. And for that reason, I'm out. Yeah. I mean, but so sell the top of the range, buy the bottom of the range. The good thing about a farm zone, like let's take a look at this again. The good thing about a farm zone is it's highly predictable. You could have sold up here, you could have bought down here, you could have sold up here, you could have bought down here, you could have sold up here, you could have bought down here. Every time it's doing a 2x swing. So if you start with $2 here, you got $4 here. Down here, now you got $8. Now you got $16. Now you got $32. And then right here, you got fucking $64 off of $2. That's pretty fucking good, right? You could have done that at a larger scale with more size if you were predicting the farm zone. So yeah, it's something to keep an eye out for in terms of patterns. Let's check fish. Fish with a brand new all-time high. This thing is looking amazing. You know, so it's different strategies, right? You're using different strategies for different chart patterns. It's not like the mainstream markets where you can like TA and stuff, but there are patterns. Am I gonna be live tomorrow? Absolutely, Drew. I'm live every day. It's very rare that I take breaks. I recently took breaks just because it was the new year. I was resetting. I was setting up this whole alpha pass thing in the group, and that took a lot of time, energy, and thought. But now we're back and we're rolling. Caleb is up $15,000. Everybody in the chat, I need an emergency W right now. An emergency W. I need everyone in the chat to put a W in the chat right now. This is an emergency. W in the chat because Caleb made $15,000 on a single trade. $15,000 on a single trade. Everyone in the chat that works a regular 9 to 5, stop and reflect. I want you guys to think critically. I want you to think seriously right now. How long does it take you in your day job to make $15,000? Be real. I'll be right back, but reflect. So how long does it take you at your day job to make $15,000? Caleb made that. This coin is not even 7 days old. This has been 6 days. Caleb literally made what you guys make in months or years in less than a week. And he did it by buying a meme coin. He did it by buying a meme coin. Now think of how difficult your job is. Think of how stressful your job is. Think of how every day you are drained. Think of the fatigue you have at the end of the week. Doesn't your job fucking suck? Imagine if you could make 6 months of your shitty fucking job's wage in 1 week with meme coins. That's something that really happened. It's something that really happened to someone that is just like you. Right down there in the chat, a real human being that watches my stream just like you. He did that. That's why we had to give him a W. Because that's magical. That's inspiring. That's really special. And it's a testament to the opportunity that's present in this industry. It's a testament to the strength of crypto. It's really, really beautiful, honestly. Caleb's talking about Fish goes to 100 mil easily. Soon gonna make 6 figs. When you do, bro, we're gonna throw a party for you, man. We're gonna throw a party for you. The coolest thing about it, he told everyone. He told everyone that it was gonna go up. He was in my chat screaming from the top of his lungs that this coin was gonna go up at the same price that he entered at. You guys were given the same exact opportunity that he was given. Isn't that crazy? That's the other thing that's really cool about crypto. And that's what's cool about doing it with others. You guys were given the same opportunity that he was given. He made $15,000. That's pretty fucking cool, right? It could have been you. It wasn't much difference. What price did he get in? He said 500K, right? 500K. And low key, we definitely had this on my stream lower than 500K. That might have been when he had it or pulled it up, but I feel like we were looking at this down in the 200 to 300 range. We were definitely looking at it like down here somewhere. I want to say we saw it at like 350K. So you actually could have got a better opportunity than him. Where's the info to join the group? It's right down there in the chat. I just pinned it right there. Malone says join the class to go down a deep rabbit hole. That's real. We just uploaded the first recording of the class. If you guys have the alpha pass, I'm going to show you guys a sneak preview. In the alpha info channel, which is available only to people with the alpha pass, you can see our meme coin class. This was 115 minutes of raw information. 115 minutes, I'm talking the whole time. We're looking at different coins in the market. We're talking about a lot of different things. And during this class, this is recorded, during this class, we caught a 10x, right? You can see this right here. I was drawing a bunch of lines on the chart. We were talking a bunch about it. We caught a 10x. After the class ended, this coin ended up going 150x. 150x from when we saw it in the class. So that's pretty crazy, honestly. It's really crazy. Like, Malone was there. He says he's the proof. It happened right in front of him. So the shit works. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm not here to sell you a course. That's not what this is. But if you're interested in taking a step and trying to learn and spend some time and get a little higher signal environment, that's the higher signal environment. How much is the alpha pass? It's $15 a month. You can get it for free if you call a 1000x or if you call 5 100x's. But for most of you guys, it's probably easier to just pay for it. How do you get the alpha pass? You go to wap.com/cryptorap. I'll put the link right down there. wap.com/cryptorap. Malone says it's worth the price. Thanks, Malone. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you had put $1 into that coin that we saw in the class, you would have made 10 months worth of the pass. Like $1 to 10 months worth of the pass. That link I put in the chat, wap.com/cryptorap. Wait, sorry, the link didn't work. There we go. I just pinned it right there. You can see it in the chat. You paste that in your browser. There's a class pass. This gives you unlimited access to the live classes. No recordings, but just the live classes. And we have at least 8 live classes a month. But this month, I think we're on track to do 16. And then the Alpha Battle Pass includes recordings for the classes. It includes bigger payouts during giveaways. It includes replays of the classes. And it includes an exclusive private Alpha text and voice channel, plus the Alpha resources channel, which includes the classes. Plus we're going to put like some top wallets to track, some information. It gives you guys like priority, high signal environment, high stakes to really take this seriously and level up your game. Now the group itself is totally free and always will be free. And like I said earlier, you get everything in the group that you want to get, like all the calls and everything. Those calls are not private. Like we're not hiding those behind a paywall. If you join the group for free, you will see every call, including calls that were posted in the private alpha channel, in the main group. Like they're not hidden from you guys. We're not here to like, oh, you gotta pay to see the best. No, you get everything. But yeah. 5 says, don't buy his course. Again, it's not a course. It is a live class. It's very different from a course. I'm not here to sell you a course, because a course, you can find all that information online. A live class is different. I'm really sitting there in front of you answering your questions. Like, that's different from a course. That's like one-on-one mentorship. It's like tutoring. Anyways, you're annoying, you're stupid, you're low IQ, and you're just shilling your shitty shitcoin. That's at a low market cap, by the way. Let me pull it up. Oh, wow. This coin rug pulled. Now I can see why he's trying to get everyone to buy this in the chat. He wants everyone to buy this because he's at a loss, because he bought it at a higher market cap and now he's down. What a shame, bro. What a shame. Rug pull where? Well, maybe the part where it went from 600,000 market cap all the way down to 80,000 market cap. That's a 90% retrace, by the way. 90% of your coin gone in 1 second. And you look at 21. Oh, how interesting. There was one that launched a month ago by the same guy. Oh, there was actually one that launched 5 months ago from the same guy. 3 months ago from the same guy. How interesting that this guy serially rug pulls with the same name and the same image, and now he just rug pulled again for the 5th time. That's very interesting, bro. Nice of you to come into this chat and shill for exit liquidity on your shitcoin that rug pulled by the same guy that serially launched the coin 5 times now. Go fuck yourself, you stupid son of a bitch. Now you're getting banned. Does Alpha Pass connect you to the Discord? Yes. Yes. When you get the Alpha Pass, it asks you for your Discord, and you connect it. That guy is dumb as a fucking rock. Never trust anybody that's trying to tell you to buy a coin. I'm never going to tell you to buy a coin. I'm never going to sell you anything. That's not the point. If someone tells you to buy a coin, it's because they're already holding. Like he said, he's already holding. And he just wants you to buy so that he can sell on you. He wants you to buy so he can make a quick buck. He's not interested in you making money. Why would a stranger be interested in you making money? He's interested in his own money. Shout out to my cat. He came to show some love. He's been rolling around in my lap right now. Say hi to the stream. He's shy. The shark whale, we got the shark whale too. I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of similar. Like if you look at them together, they're kind of the same. Still not able to join the Discord? I don't know what you're doing wrong, bro. Can you copy and paste a link? Let me give you a tutorial. So here's the thing. I just pasted the link in the chat. I just pinned it there. Now you copy that link. You see my screen? You copy it. Thanks for the gift, by the way, Jim. You're a legend. Then you click paste. So you click paste on the link. If you can click paste on the link, then boom, you're there. Magic, you see? It's just like that. If you can copy and paste a link, then you will be in the group. It's not expired, it's not invalid, it works. You see it right here, it works. You just copy and paste the link. Shotgun says, when you click the link, you have to click the 3 dots and open it somewhere else. Maybe. Yeah, whatever it takes. And even if you don't want to copy and paste, the thing literally has fucking 10 digits in there. Like, it took you longer to type that message than it would take you to manually type discord.gg/YNOT. There's literally 10 fucking digits. You could go to my bio, the link is there too. Whatever you guys gotta do to get there, because it's the best community in crypto, and it's totally free to join, and it always will be free to join. No glasses? That's right, I got no glasses. I'm dripping out. I'm saucing. I'm looking handsome today. Another day, another dollar. We're locked in the trenches. Shirt fire? Respect, bro. Thanks. Yeah, it's pretty nice. 250k. What do I type to add you on my Discord app? If you type YNOT, it should work, like in the search bar. I've never tried that personally, but it should work, I think. Let me know if it works. YNOT. Your Discord is broken? Well, then you're broke. Good luck, little bro. Hey, thanks for the what the fuck? The Black Panther? Y'all gave me the Black Panther gift? Respect. You're new? Cool. Figure out your Discord. Shark Whale. It's actually looking pretty good. It's 1 hour old. It's at 280,000 market cap. A ton of volume on this. You can see it right there. I kind of like this as far as white whale derivatives go. I mean, it feels like the kind of coin that probably should have launched like 2 weeks ago. But fuck it. They're still rocking and rolling. It's not too bad. That's a fake chart? Is it? What do you mean by that? You mean like artificial volume? I mean, of course it is, bro. There's only 3 global fees paid, and there's a ton of volume on this, so it's all been botted. But that doesn't mean that it didn't go up. I'm pretty sure you still could have made money on this. Check out Wheel. Let's do it. Wheel. Wee, 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 wee. This shit does not look good, honestly. 39K after 1 day, it hasn't even bonded? Nah, I'm gonna have to fade this one, I'm not gonna lie. High Life says, yeah, but you shouldn't bid fake charts. It's just gambling if you do. It's not sustainable. That's true. That's very true, bro. I mean, I think you could tell from the narrative. It was literally just a baby's first beta play derivative of white whale. It was pretty easy to see that that coin was not built for last. I think, yeah, you gotta be careful, guys, because most of the coins in this market are just out to take your money. Practice risk mitigation strategy is ultimately what it takes. Sell your initials, scale out, scale in. Don't try to be too, you know, one fell swoop with the moves you make. Yo, my cat is fucking tweaking right now, chat. Let's go see. We got another guy posting about 21 coin. What's crazy is the 21 coin community is bar none the absolute most annoying community in the entire market right now. It's kind of crazy. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know why they self-select to such low IQ people, but every single person that shills 21 coin in my chat, I'm not just talking about that guy I just banned. It's been like 5 people over the past 3 days. They're all dumb as rocks and they're all obnoxious as fuck. I don't know what it is. No offense to you, 99. You might not be that way, but just most of you guys fucking suck, bro. Am I making more tracks? I would like to, bro. It's been actually almost a year since I made a new song. Why the sad words? Well, you should have seen the other guys, bro. They were just assholes, honestly. You should have seen the guy I just banned. Instead of being positive about something, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Why would I be positive about something that's gonna lose? Why would I be positive about something that's gonna make you lose money? The fuck? Bro, I'm a realist. Your money is important. Your money is important. You have to take it seriously. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that it's all sunshine and rainbows when you invest in some shit that fucking sucks. You banned him. You're not hearing anything I'm saying. I'm literally responding directly to what you were saying, bro. I understand that you were here. I understand that you saw him. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the coin being a bad coin. I understand that the 21 kid launched himself and he's been streaming every day. I don't know if you remember the streaming meta that happened, but during the streaming meta, there were literally dozens of people, including people that were famous, including people that were memes. All of them quit. All of them quit. None of them are left. If this guy keeps going for another 3 weeks or so, then I'll be bullish. But come back in 3 weeks and tell me his chart's not going to be at 0. You said he's serially launched? That's just a lie? Sure, maybe he didn't launch the other ones, bro. But there have been 6 21 coins within the past 3 months with the exact same name and the exact same photo. You would understand why that would undermine my confidence, right? I signed up with Alpha. How do I know if it's working? It will give you a role. Wait, let me scroll up and read some messages that aren't dumb. Hit my DM. I'm a producer, engineer, worked with major artists. Respect. That's fire. Oh yeah, I see there. Yeah, I just hit you with the follow, little bro. Or big bro, rather. Sorry. Can global fees of a coin tell us if it's a rug pull? So global fees of a coin will tell you whether the volume is legit. So if the volume's not legit, then you're gonna have low global fees. On my life, he didn't launch the other ones. Okay, great. That's wonderful. I believe you, bro. I believe you. I was wrong about that. But still, like I said earlier, my bearishness for the coin is not necessarily about him. I actually think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. Let me get that on the record. I think it's awesome that he is streaming in crypto. I think it's awesome that he came to Pump Fun. Like, I really do appreciate that. Because I'm someone, you have to understand, my core mission, the reason why I show up and stream every day, is because I want to onboard and educate the next generation of investors. And to do that, we need to bring everyone into the fold. Why did I ban the other guy? The other guy was being a fucking dickhead. Are you kidding me? He was saying all kinds of, he was flinging a bunch of insults at me. He was flinging insults at other people in the chat. He was not being a good sport. He wasn't just shilling his coin. He was shitting on everyone else and shitting on every other coin. He was being a fucking dumbass, bro. No, he wasn't. Are you blind or are you stupid? Bro, I'm gonna ban you too, you stupid son of a bitch. Everybody in the chat was seeing it. My goodness fucking gracious. Put a W in the chat if that guy was full of shit and saying a bunch of stupid nonsense and being an asshole to people. Put an L in the chat if I'm lying to you. W in the chat if you guys saw that guy being an asshole and saying a bunch of stupid shit. L in the chat if I'm lying to you. You see how many W's are around? You see how many W's are in the chat? You see how nobody likes you? You see how you gave a bad reputation to the coin? You gotta shut the fuck up, bro. It'll be better that way. Everyone saw the coin. We've talked about it at length. That's as good as it gets, bro. It's as good as it gets. Relax. Yeah, it's him on his burner account. He just joined back on his other account. Man, you're lucky I won't ban you here too, bro. They are a rug pull team? Maybe. So, I was answering a question, an important question. The guy asked, how do I know if I got the Alpha Pass? You'll know if you got the Alpha Pass because you will have the role. There's a special role. When you type a message in the chat, your name is going to have a special color. Let me show you what's going on in the Alpha chat right now. You see this color right here? This color, this like sleek red and purple with this special badge called Locked In Legend. That's the role. Yeah, so if you got the alpha info and you connect your Discord through WAP, it should automatically give you the role in the group, which will automatically grant you access to the chat. Does Deck Screener show global fees paid? That's a good question. It didn't used to, but maybe now it does. Let me see. Well, here you can see some pretty nifty quick checks on Quick Intel, Go Plus Security, Token Sniffer, honeypot.is. I'm not seeing anything about global fees paid, but this is a base coin. So let me go and look at Rainbow Fish, for example. In any case, you shouldn't be using Deck Screener, bro. If you're trading seriously, you're probably going to be better off using Axiom. Yeah, I don't see global fees paid here, actually. I don't. I might be missing it somewhere, but it's not any of these metrics. It's not any of these metrics. Under the audit, maybe? No. It's not any of these metrics. Yeah, I don't see that shit, bro. It might just be an Axiom. 99 says, it's okay that you made no money on coins today, bro. You see how you're just doing the same shit, bro? You're just being an asshole. Like, nobody cares. Literally nobody cares about your rug pull. Now I'm gonna have to ban you on this account, too. Hey, peace out, Jen. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. It means a lot. Let's find a new banger. Let's do it. Let's jump in. It's not on Dex? True. Yeah, use Axiom. Haters all over, bro. I gotta wade through so many haters every single day. But you know what I said in the chat earlier to my other homie? Or I guess I said it on stream yesterday. Yeah, I've seen a million haters. I've seen a million haters. A million sorry, salty, jealous ass bitches. But I've never seen another one of me. I've only ever seen one of me. It's a million haters, but it's only one of me. It's an interesting ratio there. Yeah, it's crazy. Trying to join the alpha on Discord? Respect. I'll post the link. Look at my cat. We're chilling out. Oh my fuck! What the fuck? He just fucking bit my neck, bro. That's crazy. My cat is a savage, bro. All right, let's keep looking. This coin Button just came out. It's got a lot of volume on it. 20,000 market cap. Let's zoom in a little bit. Might be something worth looking at. 20,000 market cap, relatively new. Uh-oh, Jack Duvall's in. Never mind. Jack Duvall just bought again. Oh, hell nah, guys. Don't touch this one. This is not going to end well. Let me see that alpha chat again. Yeah, I got you. What's your name in Discord? I'll ping you. Oh, what do you... That's you. What do you mean? I'll follow M. It's not showing. What do you mean it's not showing? Bro, you just sent that message in the alpha chat. It's showing. You're in there. Congrats. If you go to the alpha info channel, which is the one right under it, that's where you can see the recording of the first class. So if you want to go back and watch the class that you missed, you can see it right there in the alpha info channel. But it worked, bro. Congrats. Welcome to the alpha party. You in, bro. Welcome to the party. Hell yeah. Someone was saying, how do I get into the alpha? I'll post in the announcements tab right now. Link for the alpha. It's right there. And then down here, I'll post it in GMGN. Link for the alpha. Newbie questions and help. Link for the alpha. DGen Den. Link for the alpha. All y'all can see it now. I'll even put it down in this chat right now. The link for the alpha is right there. Let's keep looking around. Getting alpha payday 100%. That's real, bro. Getting paid 100%. There are no guarantees, but yeah, if you're smart and you take advantage of the opportunity, you'll find some good opportunity. Let's keep looking around. We'll come back to that Button coin. It seems like it's moving too slowly right now. I feel like there might be a runner coming soon. That guy came back. He's got the same profile picture, but every time he comes back, he's got less followers and less following. So I think he's running out of accounts. I'll just ban him right now and save us the trouble. Please give the black whale a look. It's at 1.5 million. Yeah, let's go take a look. But first, let's look at the white whale. The white whale. Is that real? Wow. The white whale has officially cleared 9 figures market cap. It briefly touched 100 mil the other day, but now it has officially cleared 9 figures market cap by over 10 million market cap. You guys don't understand how big of a deal this is. It doesn't matter that you didn't buy this coin. What this symbolizes for the market, the tangible shift that this will encourage in the psychology of traders, is going to be good for everyone. I've been talking a lot about alt season recently because we were at the start of alt season a couple weeks ago. Then alt season's been going for about the past week. And alt season starts with the old coins. It starts with the OGs that everyone recognizes. And you see evidence of that if you go here to CoinGecko. Dogecoin is up 20% in the past week. You scroll down, Shiba's up 30% in the past week. You scroll down, Pepe's up 60% in the past week. All of the old meme coins are mooning. What happens when the old meme coins go up? People start to look for the new ones, the newcomers. So first they go for the old ones, they run them up. What the difference is they're looking for long-term, high conviction holds that they can profit on. And so old coins ran, you're looking at Doge, you're looking at Pepe, you're looking at Shiba, you're looking at Popcat, etc., etc. Now it's time for the new dogs. And White Whale represents the first coin, the first meme coin coming out of Solana in a long time. I'm talking months. Probably Troll was the last one to crack over $100 million market cap confidently. It's pretty impressive. And so this is going to create and encourage a tangible psychological shift in the market where we're going to have a bit of an alt season for these newcomer plays The fact that this performed like this is going to be very good for a lot of other coins in the market. For example, Fish. Fish has just cracked a new all-time high at 12.5 million. People are more willing to believe in Fish because they're looking up to the white whale. Even though the two narratives have nothing to do with one another, they're both lore-heavy, high-conviction, long-term holds that people can believe in. They're both newcomers with high potential. And this chart looks the way it does because white whale looks the way it does. This is not going to be the only coin that moves like this. A lot of other coins are going to catch bids for the same reason. Chill House, for example, lying dormant at like 3 million for a long time. It was cracked as low as 2 point whatever. Recently wicked up to 8 million, then wicked up again to 8.6 million. Speak of the devil and he shall arrive. Rico's in the fucking chat sending a galaxy. He's the son of a bitch that made this thing. Now it's at under 6 million, but we are late in the cycle. People are looking for opportunity, and the newcomers are the next to fly. The fact that white whale has cleared $100 million market cap confidently is very bullish for all of these other coins. Pepe mooned, Doge mooned, Shiba mooned. Next is Chill House. Next is white whale. Next is Fish, right? Like, these are the newcomers in the cycle that people will look to for high conviction, long hold opportunity. And Chill House is primed to capitalize on alt season because it's the last true meme coin left in all of Solana. And it has one of the most recognizable images in all of Solana. And it has the most consistent, most hilarious, most followed, and most lauded Twitter account in all of crypto. All of these things are very bullish for Chill House. The coin's 8 months old and it's still kicking. It cracked the new all-time high like a month ago. I mean, not an all-time high, but pretty fucking good. I guess like 2 or 3 months ago. But yeah, I'm bullish Chill House. Shout out to Rico. Not bullish on Troll. Troll is fine, but Troll to me is way less organic than, for example, Chill House. Yes, it's still going to go up. Yes, it's still going to catch bids. In fact, that's already happened. It went from 25 mil up to 40 mil, all as part of this alt season. So yes, it's already getting bids. It's already capitalizing on this alt season. You can see the tangible moment. It literally was January 1st was when all of these coins started to run up again. It happened to Troll, happened to Bonk, happened to Popcat, happened to even fucking Mudang. All of these coins went up because they're OG recognizable meme coins. Troll I consider a little more OG than Chill House, even though they launched around the same time, namely because it already passed 100 million. Because it already passed 100 million, it belongs in a different category in my mind. But Chill House has not passed 100 million yet. I think this is the year, this is the cycle where Chill House can crack 100 million. That's not financial advice, do your own research. Entropy, another coin that I'm very bullish on late in the cycle. You can see on the chart on Entropy as well, it's been catching some bids lately. Things been ranging up. I mean, look at this. Look at this growth. It's late in the cycle. What does Entropy have that other projects don't? It's the only Solana meme coin that you can mine with physical hardware. That is a strong differentiator. This is a coin that's existed for 9 months. It's older than Chill House. It's older than Troll, but they're still kicking. The chart's still ranging up, and they still have a strong differentiator. Even in 9 months, no other meme coin on Solana has created physical hardware that mines it. Entropy is the only one. It's pretty bullish. How do you get the miner? This hat is a website. It's justentropy.lol. I just pinned it in the chat. You go to that website, justentropy.lol, and you see it right over here. It's really cool. It's literally here's the box for it. The packaging, the product, everything, I mean, it's impeccable. It's really well done. You open this box, it's called the Ashlar, the mining rig. You open this thing, boom, sleek, sexy. It's the iPhone of mining rigs. You plug this shit in, it lights up purple. It's a banger. It looks like the monolith from Space Odyssey. It mines entropy tokens. It's the only Solana meme coin that you mine with physical hardware. How long does it take you to mine 1 sol with that tool? That's a good question. Let's go crunch some numbers. You click this button, Own Extraordinary. It'll take you to the site. You asked how much does it cost. It's $140 sticker price. You can use the code YNOT, Y-N-O-T, and it'll take like $15 off the top or something. I don't get any kickback from that. That's just because I'm the co-founder. It's like, you're my friends and family. So it ends up being like 125 or something. How long does it take to pay itself off? How long does it take to make a Solana? There's a few things to consider to do those calculations, but let me show you the Explorer. This is the Explorer. How long to mine one entropy? It mines one entropy often. You mine, I think, hundreds if not thousands of entropy every single week. You might even mine millions of entropy every week. So right now the median earn is 28 cents a day because the chart's at a historic low. It's pretty much the lowest it's ever been. But as you saw, the chart is actually going up. And what's cool about a meme coin that you mine is it's still just as volatile as a regular meme coin, right? So it can go up or it can go down, but it can go up really quick, right? And a meme coin going up on a pump, that's one dimensional. It's one dimensional. If it goes up, you make money. That's it. A mining rig that gives you a meme coin is two dimensional. When the price goes up, your tokens that you already hold are going up in value, and the tokens that you're earning are also going up in value. So you're literally making more, and the more that you're making is also making more. It's pretty cool. And I think when people catch on to that, it'll be pretty impressive. So here you can see all the people mining all over the world. There's literally thousands of people mining. I think we've pushed over 2,000 units of this. There's only 8,000 left, I think. What's the promo code? YNOT, 4 letters, YNOT. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's the only Solana meme coin that you can mine. And like deeper than that, it's a sick culture. I mean, obviously you can see the hat is fire. Look at this. This is our first ever collectible that we created. This is a resin figure. It's really hefty. It weighs like 10 pounds, 15 pounds. It's the white whale. We actually own the IP of this NFT collection. It's a historic NFT collection from Bitcoin. You see he's got the gold tooth in there. He's got the swaggy eyes. He's got the just entropy LOL. This shit is fire. This shit is fire. But yeah. So we're culture made mineable. That's our tagline. We're about culture, but you can mine it. And it's also a meme coin. I mean, if you look at our videos, they're fire. Like, let me show you this video that we did for Abu Dhabi. Check it. If you're making it. I mean, we're pretty fucking sick. I'm not gonna lie. We're pretty fucking sick. Look at this video we just put out. Our video guy, his name is Rooter. He's a co-founder of the team. He works for Netflix. I mean, he works for himself, and Netflix contracts him. He's an editor of, like, for Netflix, Warner Brothers, like, movies, TV shows, comedy specials. A lot of YouTube people contract him. Like, he's a real Hollywood editor. This is a video he made today.
I think God's next test for me should be, can he handle a ridiculous amount of entropy? And because I've handled heartbreak, I've handled patience, now I'm ready to handle Ashlar blessings. Continuous reports, miraculous bags. Lord, please test me with Latina goth baddies, and I promise I won't switch up in GG. When Lambo, when alt when culture. Welcome to Entropy. If you watched all of
We got it for cheap. We got it for cheap. This is a hat by Entropy. Look at that. Entropy. Culture made mineable. I'm telling you, it's the coolest project. The coolest project that nobody's really heard about. But when people hear about it, you best believe it's gonna fly off the shelves. I mean, look at the fucking swag. We got swag, bro. The hats, the hoodies, the shirts. We did a collaboration with Raposa Coffee. It's a Solana coffee company. We made our own coffee. Look at this shit. It's a caramel latte for Christmas. It's got our NFTs on it. This is a fire fucking project. No other meme coin's doing what we're doing. It's pretty impressive. Oh, look at this. Here's me. That's me with my co-founder at Entropy. And we're right here talking a thing, doing our thing. This is on the main page of Jupiter. Jupiter. One of the biggest exchanges in crypto. You know, 600,000 followers. Everyone has the Jupiter app. They posted us, the co-founders of Entropy, on their main page. We're a big fucking deal. I just want to go on the record. But yeah. Yeah. It's cool. It's pretty dope. I make merch if you ever need anything custom for videos. Respect, bro. Yeah. Right now we get all our shit made overseas. We use the same factory as Fear of God for our hoodies and shirts. And we use the same factory as Supreme for our hats. But we'll tap in if we need something special. Yeah, I'm so honored to be a part of the project, honestly. Like, it's so much fun, and it's so cool, and we're pushing the boundaries of what's possible in crypto. How do you mine? Just plug in the device? Yeah, so you got to plug in the device, you connect it to your Wi-Fi or whatever. It doesn't take a lot of power, it doesn't get hot, it doesn't make noise, it's really sleek, it's really quiet, and you have to activate it with a right to claim. Your right to claim is an NFT called an Acolyte. So Entropy Acolyte is the name of the collection. You can find them on Magic Eden or on Tensor or whatever. And so you got to get one of these NFTs. It could be any of them. It doesn't really matter which one. Some of them are pretty sick. This is the cheapest one on the market right now, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of dope. It's a white whale with the teeth and a bomber jacket. So you get one of these NFTs. It doesn't matter which one. And that activates your Ashlar and gives you the right to claim. So you plug it in, and then you can claim the tokens once you have the NFT. Now, the NFT doesn't really lose value. Like, they've had a floor of 0.4 for, like, months now. It's been the same price. So if at any time you're like, I don't want to do this anymore, you can just sell your NFT and get it back. It's pretty much like just holding in a different asset, right? But yeah. Should we pre-buy the NFT? If you want to. I mean, you could buy the mining rig. You could try and wait and see if there's a good price. Sometimes someone will floor an NFT for like 0.3, and that's a pretty good price if you're just looking for cheap. But some of them look cool. I highly encourage that you go and find one that you actually like. Look at this guy with the Cameron pink jacket. He's crying, smoking the blizzy. He's got the mining helmet on. There's whales, there's apes, and there's snakes. There's 3 different kinds of creatures in the collection. And there's different mechanics for the creatures. All of this information is available on the Entropy Explorer site in the console. And before you buy the Ashlar, it describes it all right here. But yeah. It's dope. Good to see you, Christ Energy. Welcome to the stream. Pleasure to have you. One second, my cat is tweaking. Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. Let's keep pushing. This coin, by the way, we saw it all the way down here at 10K market cap. It's currently at 120K. And funny thing is, it just rug pulled from 130 down to 30, and now it's all the way back at all-time high again. You guys could have swung this hard. If you guys waited for that dip to enter, you could have been up right now, pretty much instantly. Not too bad. Let's keep looking. Hey, take care, Jack. Sweet dreams, bro. Thanks for tuning in, as per usual. I love you, bro. Get a good night's rest. Tech. Too early, could have held. TECH. This reminds me of Cloak's profile picture. Cloak he watches the stream and he's got a profile picture with one of these dogs on it. Ooh, I'm kind of tired, chat. This is my 2nd hour of streaming, which means it's my 4.5th hour. I did 2.5 hours earlier, so this is my 4.5 hour. I'm trying to think of what should I do. I can either keep pushing and stream for another hour, or I could take a quick break and then leave and come back. I don't know what would be more fruitful. I don't know what would make more sense. What do we think, chat? Take a break, keep grinding. Well, that's not helpful. I mean, the main reason why I'm thinking of taking a break is you guys aren't even watching anymore. We had over 100 people the whole time. Now we only have 70. So I'm like, there's diminishing returns on this. It works way better when there's 100 people watching versus 70. What time is it? It's 10:30 p.m. So it's not too late. I can push until like 11. I guess... I could try to go to sleep early tonight. That might be smart. I'm going to at least take a quick break and step away from my PC for a couple seconds. I'm going to go and get water and maybe go take a piss or something. Everyone tap the screen and everyone drop some comments in the chat. And I will be back in a second. Try and keep the engagement up so that when I come back, we'll be in a good place. Let me put some music on for you guys.
that back. And I don't wanna throw a couple ones unless you throwing ass. 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 Unless you throwing ass.
I'm almost back. Give me a brief moment.
And every place I see your face, offering me sanctuary. I don't wanna cry no more. I will not lay down and die. I'm gonna keep my sights up high. Can you stay over? Stay with me, baby. You light my world. I wish you never fade away. Come and ease my mind. You light my world. I wish you never fade away. Can you stay over? You light my world. I wish you never fade away. Come and ease my mind. I wish you never fade away from me.
One thing you guys might not know about me is I'm highly flexible. I belong to a rare category of people that can have both of my hands tied, connected behind my back, and without letting go of my hands, I can contort my arm up and over my head, allowing me to free myself. In the case of, you know, handcuffs or anything like that. So yeah. Got the whale right here. What's up, everybody? This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Let's run these viewership numbers back up. Everybody left the stream, but it's time to reverse the tide. Let's make it happen. Okay. So we are locked in the trenches right now. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, YNOT. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we're here to rock and roll. We're talking all things decentralized finance, blockchain technology, investments, cryptocurrencies. We're talking about cryptographic encryptions. We're talking about Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, you name it, we got it. Now, I am of the mind that XRP is destined, prophesied, inevitably, XRP shall hit $10,000 within our lifetime. I'm just kidding. That's bullshit. That's never going to happen. It's mathematically impossible. But welcome to the stream. It's good to see you guys. Black Whale, is it a race-related inversion? So it used to be. There was a race-related Black Whale, but the one that she's talking about is actually more lore-related than race-related. It used to have a really racist picture on it, but now it's this. Now it's just like the dark whale, right? So they've kind of pivoted, and honestly, good for them. But yes, this is the black whale. It's not racist. He just is a darker whale. You zoom out, 1.5 million. We look at the all-time chart here. They wicked up to 2.5 at one point. They had a little bit of diminishing returns right here. You know what's funny is this almost looked like a cup and a handle, and it looked like it should have wicked up, but then it got rejected hard. Now it's starting to look more like a farm zone. Now it's starting to look like they want to keep it within this box. So that part makes me a little bit skeptical. But they did have pretty impressive returns right here on the bottom. The only reason being, I think now that White Whale has cleared past now that it's cleared past $100 million market cap, derivatives and beta plays are much more likely to perform well. You know what, guys? I think I am going to restart the stream because we lost everyone. We went down to 50 viewers, and it's hard to budge that number. So I'm going to come right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't go too far. I'm just going to end the stream, and then I'm going to start it back right away. But I need you guys to do me a favor. When I restart the stream, I need you all to come back right away, and I need you to come back swinging. I need you guys to be typing in the chat. I need you guys to be tapping the screen. I need you guys to be sharing the live. I need you guys to be commenting. Whatever it takes, I need you to run up the engagement. And I need you to run it up hard so that we can get a really good momentum when we first restart the live. So I'm going to end this right now. Come right back and let's rock it and roll it. We got 3 seconds till I end. 3, 2, 1. Come back to the live. I'm gonna be live again right now. Come back. I'm restarting it. So come back and let's rock and roll. Let's go. Boom. We are back and badder than ever. Welcome, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, Why Not? I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we're locked in the trenches right now, talking all things cryptocurrency, investment, finance, decentralized finance, blockchain technologies, cryptographic encryptions. We're educating and onboarding the next generation of investors and empowering you guys to achieve financial freedom. We're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, BNB, XRP, you name it, we got it. Good to see you, Memo. Blake, hello, Malone, SWP. All of my real ones came back to the chat. We had 50 people when we ended the stream last time. Let's run it up back there in less than 3 minutes. We're up to 20 now, so I think we're on a good stride. Make sure you guys are tapping that screen, typing in the chat. Let's say what's up, everybody. It's good to see you guys. What's up, what's up? We're locked in the trenches. If you haven't typed anything in the chat, I want to see it right now. We got to run up these numbers and get there quick. It's a pleasure to have you guys. Let's go find some good coins. This coin right here is called Tech. Too early, could have held. It's a pretty good name. It's kind of related to the HTTPS meta that we saw not too long ago. There was a lot of those coins that were performing quite well. This thing wicked up to 60,000 and it bonded, and then now it's collapsed. Khaled says, why don't you use Padre? I don't use Padre because it's not very good, bro. I used Padre for over a month, around when it, actually I used it before it became terminal. I used it before Pump Fun acquired it. I used it for around a month, and it was terrible, bro. It was like Axiom, but it was worse in every way. There were so many UX bugs, UI glitches. It was actually unusable at times. It was really a miserable product. They're pretty much the Axiom from Temu. So Axiom, I think, is just better in every way. If you're going to do Solana meme coin trading, Axiom is the gold standard. Everything else, it's fine. Let's get going. 6:45 a.m. You already know what's going on. Wait, my cat is tweaking. Let me go get my cat. Alright, we're back. My bad. I didn't mean to step away like that. Okay, we're here. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm locked in. Yeah, try Axiom, bro. It's good. This is the White Whale. The White Whale recently crossed over $100 million market cap. Let's pull it up right here. It's actually at 107 mil right now. This coin is defining the market. It spawned a meta with a bunch of beta plays and derivative plays, but more importantly, it's showing the trenches that a $100 million meme coin runner is possible. And if it's possible, then that means that other similar launches are probable. You can keep an eye out in the trenches because this is going to raise the bar for how much conviction people have in a coin. People are going to be more willing to hold their coins seeing this project and watching it run up to 100 mil because we're in alt season now. And alt season is a time for high conviction, quality plays that people want to invest in. Do I advise to buy this now? Absolutely not. This is probably literally the worst time that you could possibly buy this coin. It's the worst time you could buy this coin. It's over 100 million. It's over 100 million, man. Why would you buy this? You're supposed to buy low and sell high, not buy high and sell low. Now let me tell you guys a cool story about this coin. My good friend Remus, he's an AI content generator for Chill House. He actually got commissioned by the White Whale team to create some AI generated content for White Whale. When he received that commission, he took part of his commission and he used it to buy the White Whale token. He put $370 into the White Whale. All the way down here. All the way down here. All the way down here. Now, White Whale has cleared $110 million, bringing his total profit from that trade over $900,000. I don't think he's hit $1 million yet. I think he's going to hit $1 million somewhere in the 120, 130 mil range. But he turned $370 into $900,000. Cloak, yes way. Yes way. It is savage. It is one of the single greatest trades of all time. One of the most insane single P&Ls of all time. It is actually flabbergasting. It's breathtaking. It's true. Look, Remus, if you look up Remus P&L, you're going to see it. Let me go find it. What the fuck was that? Why was there a bunch of naked guys with Chill House? Okay, here. Remus's P&L. $700,000 in profit. Do you guys see that? $700,000 in profit. This is real. This is a real screenshot. Invested $371. His entry was at 24,000 market cap. That was at 83 million. Well, at 83 million, he had 700,000. Let's go and see the math, okay? So if it was 83.5 million when he had 700,000, right now it's at 108. This is simple math. 83.5 divided by 108, you're looking at 0.77. Let's inverse this ratio. 108 divided by 83.5. That's 1.29. Now you take 1.29 and you multiply that by his profit. His profit was 700,000. At 700,000 times 1.29, he's now at 900,000. He's at 900,000 flat. Now what if he dumps? What happens if he sells? The truth is, and this might come as a surprise to you guys, he's already sold. His tokens haven't moved, but he's already sold. He clipped out 100K, and he's done some OTC deals. He's already pulled profit, and he's done some OTC deals. So there are tokens that are still in circulation that he sold, and he also sold 100,000. He is selling. That's what's awesome. It's not just an image on a screen. He's already made 6 figures from his $300 investment. Isn't that crazy? It's pretty powerful. One of the best and biggest moves in the market, bar none. Can I ask him if it... Well, I'm not going to ask him that. You're going to have to ask him that. Ribbit says, Ribbit, respect. I appreciate your commitment to the character, bro. Yeah, he deserves a movie for sure. There's no question about it. I mean, it's incredible. It's really life-changing. It's one of the single biggest and best trades of all time. The coolest part, he's not an insider. He's not a quant. He's not a trader. He literally is a content creator. He makes AI videos. How did he know? Because he made AI videos for this project. He bought this project, then he made them videos. Isn't that crazy? Like, he was not a trader, he was not an insider, he was not cabal, he was none of that shit. He doesn't have copy traders, nobody cared who he was until he did this. He was literally just an AI content creator. If he was not well off to begin with, that would be amazing. He wasn't. I promise you he wasn't. He was hustling. He was working hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I think he's from Southeast Asia somewhere. If not, then he's from Latin America. I think he low-key might live in Mexico. But yeah, he made literally $1 million fucking dollars off of a $300 investment. That is what dreams are made of, right? That is what dreams are made of. What, Jupiter? You like Jupiter, bro? This is Axiom. Yeah, this is Axiom. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Hey, if you like Jupiter, let me show you a cool picture, bro. Look at this cool picture. So this is a bunch of familiar faces from Jupiter that you might recognize. This is Meow, the founder of Jupiter, billionaire. And you know who's right behind him? That's me, wearing the same hat that I'm wearing right now. In fact, I gave this hat to Meow. He asked me for it, and I gave it to him. So if you like Jupiter, I like Jupiter too. They got a pretty great team over there. The guy took my hat. What's my take on Momo? Momo. 5.3 million is half a year old. All-time high at 7 mil, or maybe better than that. Let's zoom out a little bit. Sorry, all-time high at 40 mil. Yeah, this thing moved up with alt season, but honestly, this is not a good coin, in my opinion. You just found out about Axiom. Axiom's pretty awesome. In my opinion, it's the greatest trading terminal on Solana. I know you're a Jupiter maxi, but Axiom's better. So my take on Momo, I don't think this is built to last. The reason why it went up recently, you can trace it to the day. It literally started going up on December 30th. That's when everything started going up. That was the official start of alt season. The new year began with the beginning of alt season. Alt season is when people are looking for opportunity late in the cycle, and they're investing in quality, long-term, high-conviction coins, trying to make money off of it. So people got this coin because it was old, and it was successful in the past, and they thought it would be successful again. That's why the chart looks like this. If you look at the macro, Dogecoin up 23% in the past week. Shiba up 30% in the past week. Pepe up 60% in the past week. It's exactly the phenomenon I'm describing. Alt season. People are looking for OG memes, trying to run it up. Ribbit says, I've been in prison for the past 6 years. Well, welcome back to the outside world, bro. We got a lot of people in... I can't get an Ashlar to mine entropy in the UK. Can you send me one as a gift if I send you the money? You should be able to get them through Helium Deploy. Helium Deploy is our partner, our distributor in Europe. If you go to heliumdeploy.com and then you search Ashlar, this is our European distributor. I'm pretty there's no reason why they shouldn't ship to the UK. It's right there. On Helium Deploy. Oh shit, it's sold out. Huh. It's actually sold out in Europe right now. SWP, let me keep in touch with you. You send me a DM. I'm gonna forward your inquiry to the team, and I'm gonna see what they have to say about it, because I guess we are actually sold out in Europe right now. I just forwarded your inquiry to the team. Yeah, it's sold out, sorry. How do you join the community? It's really easy. Sorry, we do sell out every once in a while because they are pretty desirable. And when we sell out, we just have to re-up the supply. I'll let you know when that happens. We were sold out in the US not too long ago. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Are you guys seeing this? Yo. The reason why I'm freaking out about this coin came out 1 hour ago. This thing is at $440,000 market cap. Zoom in. Zoom in. You see these lines? These blue lines? We had this on my stream at 10,000 market cap. When I started my stream an hour ago, we had this on my stream at 10,000 market cap. And I told you guys this was a good coin. I told you guys this was a solid narrative. This thing is at 400,000. Look at the zoom out on that. You see the blue line down there? It's a little pixel. We had it at 10,000 market cap. It's up to 400,000, of 40x from the stream today, just in the past 2 hours. Isn't that crazy? Let's get a W in the chat for calling a 40x on the stream in 2 hours. Let's get a W in the chat for calling a 40x on the stream in 2 hours. A 40x? You guys had to make some money on this. That is different. That is different. Yo. What's the narrative? It's this guy. You know this guy. You know this guy? His name is Joe. He's the emoticon guy. They make a lot of videos about him and stuff. It's a really solid meme. I wouldn't be surprised at this momentum if it cracked a couple million. Honestly, judging by the alt season we're in and the fact that this is such a recognizable meme, I've actually seen him on his timeline, on my timeline on X 3 different times today. This thing could move. Could you imagine if this goes to like a couple million? Like if this shit goes to like 5-10 mil, I would have given you guys 1,000x from the stream. That's pretty sick, honestly. Bitcoin just breached 90K. Uh-oh. Chat, are we cooked? Let me refresh this. Oh my goodness, we are so fucking cooked. Scratch everything I said. It's over. Scratch everything I said. We are done for. Bitcoin has just fallen under 90,000. That's miserable. Total crypto market cap has bled $150 billion down in the past 2 days. 24-hour trading volume is stagnating. And this is going into the weekend. It's Thursday. We're in a bad spot right now. Friday, Saturday, Sunday are historically low volume. If we hit this crawl and this downtrend going into this weekend, there's nothing that's going to stop it from persisting into the weekend. We could see Bitcoin as low as 86,000 again. We could see ETH drop under 3,000. We could see XRP drop under $2. BNB's dancing under 900 again. Solana down under to 130. It's going to be 120. We're going to be in a bad spot. This does not look good. I'm not going to lie. CMC gap is at 89K. If we dip after that, it's over. Hey, you see that, Cloak? This guy is trying to quant you out. He says the gap's at 89K. You think we got this? Cloak says, I scalped Sol a little while ago for a 1200 profit. Took 70 minutes to play out. That's not bad at all, bro. Well done. You must have been moving with some heavy size, though. Malone says, does this affect the meme coin industry? It's definitely going to affect the meme coin industry. But it remains to be seen whether or not it's going to affect it positively. It could affect it positively. If the macro is bleeding and altcoins are dying, people are going to look elsewhere for opportunity. That could be meme coins. We could see an uptick in volume in meme coins. But judging by the market lighthouse here on Axiom, Pump Fun is down 21% volume in the past 24 hours. Bonk is down 50% volume in the past 24 hours. 37% down on bags. Every single launchpad is down. So that's not good. It actually looks pretty bad for meme coins. With volume shriveling up in the meme coin market, it's going to be pretty difficult to find the same opportunity we've had in the past few days. But honest, real question is, judging by the bearish shift in the market, will White Whale survive? White Whale just confidently broke over 100 mil. There's two possibilities here. On one hand, White Whale dies. It collapses. It succumbs to the overall negative macro condition. On the other hand, the White Whale becomes a safe haven play, and people look to the White Whale to protect their assets, in which case it's going to double in market cap relatively quickly. So we'll see how this plays out going into this bearish season. That's going to be the ultimate litmus test of whether or not we're in a true alt season. It's going to be really interesting to see whether this thing can run up. I mean, this momentum is tricky. It's difficult to maintain this. If Remus ever had to sit on his bag, now is the time. Remus cannot sell. If Remus sells right now, this thing is fucked. It's over. And then people are going to go to his house and there's going to be consequences. Shout out to the White Whale. I got him on my shoulder. Can we please launch a ticker that I give you while on stream? We don't do that here. I'm not Jack Duval. So you do calls or what? Nah, not really. I'm here to educate and onboard the next generation of investors and empower you guys to achieve financial freedom. This stream is not about my money. I don't give you calls. I don't tell you to buy things. I don't sell things to you. I never even talk about the coins that I hold. I only talk about unbiased, honest assessments of the coins that you guys bring to my stream. I also never trade on the stream. That's not the point. Do you want to know what the ticker FBIT stands for? I'm a little afraid to ask. Is it legal to say on a TikTok stream? What's your Phantom Wallet username? It's a pretty silly question. I used to trench last year. Where do I start again? Well, welcome to the party. Best place for you to start is down there in the chat. I just put a link. It's a free group. It's totally free to join. Always will be free to join. It's the greatest community in crypto, and it's totally free. So join that group if you're not in there. It's seriously like, they're insane. They have insane calls, insane support network. The guys are hilarious. It's a great, great community. Bullish on Mush. Shout out to Game Changer. Shout out to XRP. Yeah, Mush has been performing super well. And you know what? Mush was actually cross-posted by Nobody Sausage today. Do you guys know who Nobody Sausage is? He's one of the favorite content creators of the Solana Foundation. Solana, the Solana founder, Toli, is a big fan of Nobody Sausage. Nobody Sausage posted a image today. And in the image was Nobody Sausage, Mush from Mushroom, this character right here, Mush, Nobody Sausage, and a third character. The third character was Pengu from Pudgy Penguins. Nobody Sausage, one of the biggest accounts in Solana, Pengu, one of the biggest names in all of crypto, and Mush, a brand new coin that's less than a day old that is at $1 million market cap. For reference, Nobody's Sausages coin is at $15 million market cap, and Pengu is at almost $1 billion market cap. So in the image was a character from $1 billion coin, a character from a $15 million coin, and then this, a character from a $1 million coin. Isn't that interesting? It seems like there might be an arbitrage opportunity there, right? An arbitrage in attention. Is FBit getting censored? Yes, I haven't seen you type anything. What's my input on Caspa? Well, Sharif don't like it. Gavin says, anyone know what's going on with XRP? XRP is one of the top 5 cryptocurrencies. It's subject to the gravity of Bitcoin. It's subject to the gravity of the macro market. XRP will never move independently again. It's just not how it's going to work. So the same thing that's going on with XRP is the same thing that's going on with every other coin in the market. It just went down. It's actually down 7% in the past 24 hours. Why? Because everything's down in the past 24 hours. It doesn't move the same, like it's not unique, right? Father Banging Institutes of Technology. Nice. I actually graduated from there. Come load. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Look at this. I'll show you guys a command in the Discord. So for some reason, you guys don't often use this, but I use this. So .fc XRP, BTC, ETH, Sol, BNB. If I type this command in the group, it's going to automatically generate a chart of every asset that I just named, right? Now let me add a time frame. .fc XRP, BNB, ETH, Sol, and who am I missing? Oh, BTC, and then 3 minutes. So a 3-minute chart for all of these coins. What's happening here? Do you see how they're all going down? And then more importantly, do you see how they're all going down exactly the same way? Do you see how every single one of these coins moves exactly the same way? They all went down, they all went up, they all went down. Why? These are the top 5 cryptocurrencies in the market. They're not unique anymore. They reached escape velocity. Now they are like planets in the solar system. And like any planet in the solar system, they're all subject to the same gravity. Calvin says, I'm supporting the first 5 people who messaged me faith. God bless you all. That's funny, Calvin. I'm supporting the first 5 people to go to your house and bash your kneecaps in with a baseball bat. Good luck, lil bro. God bless you. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Zyb says, what are your thoughts on ETHFi? I want to convert it to Aster. Would that be a wise decision? What the fuck is ETHFi, bro? That shit sounds terrible. ETHFi? Is that a real thing? Ether.fi? I've never heard of this. It's a perps thing? Jesus fucking Christ. This chart sucks. Wait. Zoom out. Jarvis, enhance. This thing looks terrible, bro. I can see why you might want to rotate out of this. But into Aster? Really? You think Aster is going to be better than this? Let's pull up Aster. Jarvis, enhance. Let's look at Aster. You're really going from an Ethereum staking platform to a Chinese perps dex? Look at this chart. It looks exactly the same. Can't you pick a chart that's going to go up? Why would you rotate from one chart that's only going down and move it into another chart that's only going down? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Dad, now my bear talk plays out. Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right. You're right. You're dead ass right. You were right the whole time. That's why you're my quant. Would I buy Mush? I would have to be really bullish on Mush. I told you guys the bull case for it. I am optimistic about the future of Mush. But we're all looking at the same market right now, and it looks terrible. The macro conditions are not looking good. And if that persists, then Mush is not going to perform very well. Hey, can you guys do me a favor? I've been live for 30 minutes, but nobody's given me a single gift. I need you guys to give me gifts. Cloak, why don't you ever give me any gifts, bro? You don't have any points on your TikTok? What I need from you guys is a heart me. The heart me, that thing that just popped up on my head, shout out to Gavin, is the most important gift that you can send me. If you send me that gift, it adds you to my fan club, and that's a metric that's tracked by TikTok that places me in the algorithm. So just give me that heart me. Thank you for another one. Every single heart me goes a really long way for boosting my presence in the algorithm. It actually makes a really big difference. All the other gifts are awesome too, but that heart me is the most important one, especially if you haven't sent one yet. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that. You guys are doing great. Seriously. It means a lot. Like, TikTok directly tracks how many heart me's you receive, and that is directly correlated to your presence in the algorithm and how many people are actually watching your stream. So every single heart me boosts our presence in the algorithm. And you guys are doing a really good job of sending me heart me's. I really appreciate that. I heart you too. Should I hold on to my XRP then? I only have that and Onyx coin. Like I said, I'm brand new to this. Gavin, those are good options for baby's first crypto. But what you have to understand about all those coins is they move very slowly. Howdy, partner. And they don't move in ways that are going to make you a lot of money. Your best bet is going to be looking for something a little more interesting, a little below the surface. You're barely scratching the surface, and that makes sense because you're new, but your job is to learn. You're asking me questions about how do I make money? Those are the wrong questions. The questions are, how do you identify quality, high potential coins with a lot of speculative value? You're asking me to give you a fish. What you need to do is learn how to fish, right? And so you're going to have to start practicing, looking around the market, researching, asking questions, and developing your own dynamic approach to the market. Howdy, partner. And as you do that, you're going to be surprised that XRP and Onyx are two of the worst fucking coins you could ever hold. But if you're interested in doing all that, I mean, this stream, I'm not going to lie, our stream is more geared towards Solana meme coins. We look at a lot of the most degenerate, down and dirty, brand new, volatile coins. And these are not like the coins you're talking about. What you're talking about are like altcoins. Those are like slow moving. They're almost more like stocks in that sense. What we're doing here is literally the most volatile financial industry on the planet, as you can see from that candle that just went up. So, Private David Beckham says, who the fuck still believes in XRP? Look, I'm thinking the same thing, but actually a lot of these guys still believe in XRP. Would I say stocks are the same as meme coins? Absolutely not, bro. They are totally, totally, totally different. Thanks for the heart me, Cloak. That means a lot. They're totally different. Thanks for the finger hearts. I finger heart you too. So stocks are slow. Stocks are predictable. Stocks follow certain patterns. Yo, pirates. Yo! Arr, matey. We are plundering the trenches. That's crazy, bro. So stock markets are slow. They're predictable. They follow patterns. You can draw lines on them and you can see where they're going to go. Meme coins are infinitely more diabolical. Infinitely more dynamic. They're moving crazy over here. Meme coins are like stocks on demon time. Meme coins are the most volatile financial sector on the planet. Meme coins are based on culture. They're based on vibe. Just like real memes that you guys look at on TikTok. A crown? Whoa, you better take this crown off me, bro. You don't want to see me on an airplane with this crown, bro. Cloak, are you familiar? Do you know Ball on that reference, bro? Thank you, Cloak. I really appreciate that. Do you know Ball on that reference? You don't know Ball on that one? I'm going to have to DM it to you. I can't really bring it up here on TikTok. Why is this coin running? It had a little bit of volume. It rug pulled. It wasn't a good coin. Hey, thanks for the drink. I appreciate that. So it rug pulled, right? The reason why, the bundlers was 35%. You remember what I was teaching you in the lesson earlier, Ella, about how bundlers are something to be afraid of? I mean, this has 43% bundlers, 37% snipers. Like, they devastated this chart. But the reason why it was going up in the first place, now that's just racist, bro. That's cultural appropriation. What's next? TikTok's gonna give you a gift of like a Native American headdress? What the fuck is that? What's it gonna do? Gonna give me a little bandana so I can be a cholo? Like, that's bullshit, bro. But respect. Thanks for the fucking Pharaoh crown. That's crazy, bro. TikTok is wild for that one. Am I tweaking? I guess I'm tweaking. This coin's doing pretty well. Hey, good to see you guys. Thanks. You guys are such good sports with the gifts. I really appreciate it. Ascend went crazy. It really did. It really did. Anyways, to answer your question of why that coin went up, it was all artificial. It was all fake. They basically made a bot that made the volume go up, but the whole time they were holding a big bundle and they had sniped it and they were just waiting for the right time to sell. And that's what they did. They sold. So that's why it went up, and it's also why it went down. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Did I hear about IDE? No, I didn't. IDE. This one right here? IDEVO AI? Interesting. Is it related to this like Claude meta that's been going on? IDEVO. Build real apps, not prototypes. It's cool, but why does their branding look like a new age Protestant church? Like this literally looks like somebody's like funky, yo, we just launched, established in 2016 Baptist church. Like this doesn't look like an AI coin. This looks like a mega church. Like, am I wrong, chat? Like, but respect. You have 12K entry on it? You're at 10x, bro. Well done. Not bad at all. Yo, let's keep pushing. Pill sale. 420,000 market cap. This thing just rugged. The fuck is a pill sale anyways? Some kind of street pharmacy? Hey, good to see you, Dave. Welcome. Devo is a church? It looks like it. Does your Discord drop runners? Any news on Chill House collab with Nike? This guy knows ball. This guy knows ball. Chill House Nike collab. Does your Discord drop runners? Let me let you answer that question. I'm not going to tell you the answer to that question. Let me show you a leaderboard, and when you look at this leaderboard, tell me if you think that my Discord drops runners. I want you to tell me in the chat if you think that my Discord drops runners, okay? Here's the test. I'm going to show you the leaderboard. Here's the Discord. It's totally free. It's always going to be free. Look at our leaderboard. 9,629x on useless coin. 9,629x. If you had put $100 into this, you would have made $1 million. Remus level. Is that a runner? Wojak, we had a 1,700x. White Whale, 1,440 at 4x. You know White Whale, the biggest coin in the market right now? OneCoin, we had a 1,400x. Are these runners? Do we get runners in this group? I'm not sure. 750x, 575x, 572x, 550x, 500x, 500x. Now let's just look at the past 30 days. Let's just look at the past month, right? Because some of these coins are older than that. In the past 30 days, a 250x, 176x, 157x, 153x, 136x, 112x. Do we get runners, bro? Motherfucker, we got an Olympic track team in here. We get runners, bro. This group is Usain Bolt. We got runners, bro. This shit is crazy, man. It's the best fucking group in all of crypto. And the craziest part, it's free. It's totally free. It always will be free. It's part of why we catch so many runners. We have over 10,000 people in there working 24/7, 365, looking for the best opportunity in the market. It's the greatest community in crypto, and it's totally free. Always will be free. I'm excited to see you in there, because we catch runners, bro. Yo, it's good to see you guys. How do you join? You literally just copy that link down in the chat and then you paste it in your browser. Discord.gg/YNOT. You can also get to it from my link in my bio. But yeah. Dot says, I paid for the $5 Discord thingy of yours. What's it about? Still a little confused. So that's the class pass, and it gives you access to unlimited live classes in the group. So we had 2 live classes earlier this week that you missed, but our next live class, I think we're actually going to do something tomorrow. We're going to do a live trading demo tomorrow at around 8 p.m. PST. I'll post the information in the group. And then we're going to do another live trading demo on Friday. So you'll be able to see those. Now, I don't usually trade on stream. As you guys know, I don't trade on stream. But for these live trading demos, I will trade for you guys in the class so you can see, learn, ask questions, and see the master at work, right? And if we're lucky, my good friend Downson's going to join us, and he is also a very talented trader. And both of us will be live trading for you guys, answering your questions and showing you the ropes. So yeah, I hope to see you there. Keep an eye out. I'll ping you guys. I'll ping everyone with the class pass, and I'll let you guys know when the class is happening. And it's going to be in the Discord. So you see right here in the education tab, there's a channel called the Classroom. Since you bought the $5 pass, you can see this classroom. Usually people can't see it, but because you have the pass, you can see it. So this is where the classes will be. So keep an eye out. I'll ping you. If you have any other questions, come back to my stream. I stream for multiple hours every day. But yeah, after this stream is over, I'll post the information about the classes tomorrow and the next day. So that would be 4 classes that we had this week. Goal is to have at least 8 classes in a month. We're on track to do 16 classes this month. So yeah. The other classes all lasted 2 hours. This one will probably be 1 hour, 2 hours, depending on how it's going. Does that answer your question? Do you get more clarity? Maxim says, it's so funny because this dude is really good at what he does, but people don't care. It's crazy. Maxim, you're telling me, bro. It's true. Like, I have so much knowledge, so much experience. I'm so good at this. I live and breathe this shit. But for some reason, we only have 60 people watching. Like, if people realized what was happening here, everybody would be here. People in my group, people in my chat, people in my community, people that are just watching the stream make so much fucking money from watching my fucking stream. It's crazy, honestly. But people don't get it, I guess. I don't know. The truth is they don't understand when they see me. Because I don't do what other people do. I'm very different. I'm very different from everyone else. Everyone else in the industry is highly extractive. Everyone else in the industry is just trying to rob you guys and take your money. You said, I found you 2 days ago and you are the GOAT. I just made 17,000 in the last 2 days. God damn. Chat, we need a W in the chat. We need a W in the chat. An emergency W in the chat. This guy found my stream 2 days ago. He made 17 grand. What the fuck? That's impressive, bro. That's really well done. Congratulations. I'm not gonna lie. You're not the best I've ever seen. But you're up there. You're a prodigy. Keep going, bro. Gavin says, I found you 10 minutes ago. I like the attitude and the knowledge, so I'm sticking around. You should see me on a bad day, bro. I crash out on these people. But yeah. To be fair, I'm trading alone too, but your calls are goated. Oh yeah, well I don't give calls in the first place, right? Like I'm not here to tell you guys what to buy. I'm not here to sell you things. I'm just here to give you information. And it sounds like you took that information, you applied it, you found your own edge, and you made a bunch of money. I'm not going to take credit for that. You did that, bro. Congrats. And that's pretty sick. That's what I want everyone to do. That's my end game. I don't see the classes tab. Do you have the class pass or the alpha pass or... F, dude. You get pissed at me and I get some good money. Seems fair to me. That's pretty much how it goes. You got the alpha pass? Then it's going to be here in the alpha channel. Do you see this? Alpha chat, alpha resources, alpha voice. What's your @ in Discord? I'll ping you here in this alpha chat channel. trading for 2 years, meme coins, but you have so much free info that I didn't know. Respect. I appreciate that. Your name is at Mr. Pass. At Mr. Pass. Oh, there you are. Yeah, you're in here. I just pinged you in the channel of the Alpha Chat. You definitely see this because I was able to ping you here. Let me know if it doesn't work for you, but it's here. Alpha Chat, Alpha Resources, Alpha Voice. These are all only available to people with the Class Pass. Since you just got the Class Pass, oh yeah, see, it worked. Go to Alpha Resources, and here's where you can see the recording of our previous class. It's 115 minutes of raw info, bro. 115 minutes of me answering a curated syllabus of questions for newbies on how to make the most out of the market. Coolest thing about this class, look at this. This was a crazy moment. Right here, we found a coin during the class that I was using as an example, and we hit a 10x. A 10x in the class while we were watching it. The craziest part is, after the class ended, it ended up being 150x. Literally 150x that we called in the class that nobody else saw, just the people in the Alpha Chat. That shit was crazy to me. I was impressed by that. I was like, okay, damn, this is crazy. But yeah. Clout says, goated. Love how you're introducing people to memes. Respect, bro. That's what it's all about. Maxim is a great example of this. I want to educate and onboard the next generation of investors and empower you guys to achieve financial freedom. I don't want you to copy trade. I don't want you to copy homework. I don't want you to buy courses. I don't want you to do any of that bullshit. I want you to master your own personal trading psychology, find your own unique edge, dial in your own risk management, and find opportunity in this market dynamically. I want you to have a dynamic working knowledge. I want you to become a well-rounded crypto citizen. Because if we can do that at scale, if we can educate and onboard a bunch of people to crypto, then it's going to change the market forever. It's going to change the culture. It's going to introduce a ton of new talent to the industry. It's going to make people actually make a difference. Take Rico, for example. Rico, the dev of Chill House. You know Chill House? One of the most popular memes on Solana. It hit $30 million market cap 4 times. Do you guys know how Rico started crypto? Believe it or not, this is going to sound like bullshit. Rico watched my stream. 3 years ago, Rico did not know about crypto. 2 years ago, Rico watched my stream. Then he made a meme coin that went to $30 million market cap 4 times. If Rico didn't watch my stream, he never would have made Chill House. That's why I do what I do. That's why I do what I do. Because we are onboarding talent that otherwise wouldn't be here, that are creating things that actually matter. Like, these people are changing the industry. If we give them the right ropes, if we show them the right way. Imagine if Rico had joined and he watched Jack Duvall, and Rico copy traded Cupsy, and then Rico got rug pulled. He never would have come back to crypto again. He would have been done. He would have been cooked. He would have thought it was a scam. Instead, he found me, and then he made a $30 million meme coin. That's why I do what I do. Dead ass. That's why I do what I do. It's pretty crazy, huh? True story. You can ask him about it. Next time he's in the chat, I'll tell him to tell y'all. That doesn't come from me. That's something that he told to me. Like, I'm not making that shit up. He, like, when I met him a bunch of times in person now. He was like, you know, you were one of the first people that I ever watched for crypto. Like, you were like the first guy that ever, like, taught me crypto. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, bro, I saw you on TikTok like 2 years ago. And I was like, what? That shit blew my fucking mind, bro. It's crazy. By the way, look at this thing right here. It's going absolutely parabolic. Brand new all-time high, shoving upwards. 500K and climbing. So far, so great. Somebody said something nice. Cloud said, bro, we need to get you 100,000 on crypto Twitter. You're speaking facts. That's real, bro. You got in at 18K on this coin? What the fuck? You got in at 18K? Yo, this thing's at 500K. I need a W in the chat. I need a W in the chat for Game Changer, because the game has changed. This motherfucker got in early. That's different, bro. A lot of people been winning. A lot of people been winning. That's pretty awesome. Wow. I'll get to 100,000 on crypto Twitter eventually, bro. I'm gonna level with you guys. Slow and steady wins the race, right? The reason why it's slow is because I'm doing something that nobody's ever done before. Mr. Beast did not become the biggest by a quick. Like, he didn't do it quick. It took him years, right? And the reason why is because he was doing something nobody ever did before. And he did it at an intensity, at a consistency that nobody else was doing. Why is Kai Cenat, why is Speed the biggest streamers in the world? They did it at an intensity, at a consistency that nobody ever seen. It took them years to get followers. Same is true here. I'm playing the long game. I've outlasted everyone else. I'm the most consistent. I'm the most continuous. I show up every day and I put in more hours than everyone else. That's the Kobe Bryant method. First one in the gym, last one to leave. That's how you become the greatest. I'm trying to become the greatest. I'm trying to educate and onboard the next generation of investors in the right way. It's the critical part that everyone's missing. It's so easy to become famous in crypto. All you have to do is scam a bunch of people and then show people how much money you scammed out of them. I see your messages, Cloak. Thank you for the kind words. If I scammed you guys every day on my stream and then I showed you guys how much money I made by scamming you, I would have way more followers than I do. I would have way more viewers than I have. Because people are sheep. They're looking for a quick buck. They're looking for people to feed them, spoon feed them free money. But that doesn't exist. It's scamming. It's exit liquidity. That shit is cap. It's all cap. I'm trying to tell you guys the right way. I'm trying to shock people out of the system. I'm trying to wake people up for how you actually win. To give y'all the same opportunity that I was given. It's the Spider-Man thing. With great power comes great responsibility. I'm blessed. Without crypto, my life was terrible, bro. I was working a shitty fucking job I didn't like. I was working my ass off. I was barely making ends meet. I was looking for a way out when I got into this industry. Same way that you guys probably are. And it took a long time for me to get to where I'm at right now. It took years. I've been in the game for 10 years. But goddamn, I'm here. And goddamn, I'm pushing. And the future is bright. Brighter than ever. We're going to change the culture. We're going to onboard more people than ever. We're going to make crypto not a scam anymore. We're going to make crypto into a real, genuine financial sector. Into a real, genuine opportunity. This is what the mission. This is the greatest mission. But yeah. Wait, I just want to celebrate again because Game Changer is up $6,000. Game Changer is up $6,000. Game Changer, I just want to go on the record. You never would have made that by holding XRP. Let's get a W in the chat for Game Changer because he's up 6,000 on this. It's crazy. ISOS is the coin. ISOS. How much did Game Changer invest? That's a good question for him. He got in really early, so I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't invest a lot. You predicted this? Our group did. This was called in the Discord really early. He made $6,000 in one night. He made $6,000 actually in less than 15 minutes. Pretty cool, huh? Should he not full clip half of that? Man, he should full clip the whole... Oh my fucking god, Candle! Yo! Game Changer, are you here? Game Changer, are you just made 10,000. You just made $10,000. What the fuck? Yo. You just made $10,000, bro. Holy fucking shit. $10,000 in 20 minutes. You're definitely not going to get that in XRP. What the fuck? Yo, it's still going. That is actually so different. That is actually one of the biggest wins I've seen in a long time coming out of the group. That's actually huge. Wow. Is he... I don't even know if he's still watching the stream. I think he went to go kiss his wife on the lips. That guy just made 10 grand. Holy shit. N-Crate says, I thought you were Charlie Kirk for a second. We are are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame. Yeah, I'm not, bro. I'm not. What the fuck, bro? Are you serious? You thought my ass was Kirkified on the stream? God damn, bro. That's fucked up, honestly. You gotta chill on that shit. That is crazy. What the fuck? Man, I gotta take the hat off, bro. Low Kirkenuanly? You guys are fucking savage, honestly. That's different. I can't believe that motherfucker made $10,000 off this shit. That guy needs to send me a galaxy. That's all I'm saying. That motherfucker made 10 grand. This thing's still going up. Holy shit. You're up to 450? Well done, bro. Man, you guys cooked on this. You guys actually cooked on this. What the fuck? No. How many X's did we get on this? What the fuck? Chat, we called it a 12,000 market cap. We called it a 12,000 market cap. It's a 53x. Chat, it's 17 minutes old. 17 minutes old. They did a 50x in 17 minutes. If you guys are not in this group, you are destined to be poor on this earth. If you guys are not in this group, your soul is bound to poverty. Holy fucking shit. That is crazy. This is a free group, by the way. It's totally free. Always will be free. What? Can you see what time we called it? Bro, it's right here. Called at 12,930. 12,930. A 50x. 12,930 was like all the way down here, bro. It was like literally when it first came out. Wow. Yeah, you copy that link, you paste it in your browser. The group is totally free. It's always going to be free. This is insane, actually. I'm really impressed by this. How is it bundled? It's got 22% on the bundles, 7% on the insider, 27% in the top 10 holders percent. It's not the best numbers. Like, it could definitely take some heavy hits. So what's the narrative here? It's ISO City. Wait. You know ISO City? It's been trending. It was like a vibe-coded isometric city builder game. They took it and they made it on-chain. That's what this is. It's an isometric city builder game, vibe-coded on Claude, that was built on-chain. That's actually really bullish. Wow. This was insane. Like, I can't believe my eyes, actually. Guys, can you do me a huge favor? The biggest favor that you could do for me right now? Send me a Heart Me gift. Send me a Heart Me gift. It takes 1 penny. Send me a Heart Me gift. It goes a really long way. The Heart Me gift, it's like the little heart that pops up on your head. You see that little heart right there? That's the best thing that you could do for this stream if you want to run up these numbers and get the algorithm going. You got to send that gift. This little gift right here. Because when you send that gift, you join my fan club. And the more people are in my fan club, the more reach that we have on the stream. So if you send me that little Heart Me gift that you just saw up there, it costs 1 fucking penny. It goes a long way to boost our presence in the algorithm. Thank you so much. What am I trading on? This is Axiom. AXIOM.trade. 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 I can't believe my eyes. What a fucking call, honestly. What a fucking call. 20 minutes for a 50x? Jeez Louise. Is your Discord free? Yes. It's totally free. It always will be free. That's the point. It's free. I've been on live for a minute. Yeah, this is my 3rd hour live now in a row. So I'm assuming Robinhood isn't a good trading app. Absolutely not. If you're trying to dive deep into crypto, if you're trying to find real opportunity, Robinhood is not the place for that. It's just not. They don't even have the coins that we're looking at. Where are the calls and leaderboards in your Discord? Usually calls are posted. They talk about them in the DGen Den. There's conviction calls, which is for calls that you think have a lot of opportunity. There's likely spamming in new pairs, which is for relatively fresh coins or coins with a low market cap. Leaderboards you can find in the leaderboard channel. You can type .lb, and that's the leaderboard command, and it'll show you. And then you can do .lb1d, that's like 1 day of leaderboard, or .lb, you know, whatever. I don't understand the Discord. I joined and I don't see anything in there. That's because you haven't verified yet. So when you join, you're in the verified channel, and it says click the verify button above when you're ready to enter the server. This is a free group. It doesn't take any personal information or anything. All you have to do is click that button. It doesn't ask you for an email. It doesn't do anything. You literally just scroll up. It says click the button when you're ready to enter the server. Then you see this button right here that 3,237 people clicked. You click that button. Once you click that button, you're going to be in the group. You literally, all you have to do is click that button. There, you see it became 3,238. One of you motherfuckers clicked the button. And now you're in the group. But yeah. Look how many people joined. Look how many people are joining. This is a free group. Look how many people are joining. Every single day, people come into this group. Literally dozens of people every single day are joining this group. It's the best community in crypto, and it's totally free. There's over 10,000 people in there. Over 10,000 people. Real people. All just like you. Join directly from the chat. The only way to get into the server is to join directly from the chat. So that's how I know everyone's real. Also, you have to click that verify button. That's also how I know everyone's real. There's 10,000 people in there, all real, all joined directly from this stream. There's no other community like this. It's taken me over 3 years to build this. And the group is geared towards newbies. Useless says, are you still holding White Whale? My bag is up 20K right now. Yo. Let's get a W in the chat for Useless. He's up $20,000 on the White Whale. I'm holding the White Whale. I'm holding him right here. Don't you see? This is the White Whale. He's got a gold tooth and all. I'm holding him. I'm holding on for dear life. It's one of the top meme coins in the market. The White Whale. You called this weeks ago. It was so free. That's what I'm saying, bro. I call everything. I'm early on everything. I've dialed in max exposure to the market, and I'm really good at reading a strong narrative, but people don't watch me. People don't like free money. Can you show me the verify button again, please? Man, do you need me to chew your mouth and spit it? Sorry, chew your food and spit it in your mouth for you? You want me to wipe your ass when you take a shit, bro? You need me to give you a shower? You stupid son of a bitch. It's the verify channel. There's literally only one button in there, and every single fucking message in the channel tells you exactly where it is. Here it says click it, it's the button above. Here it says click it, it's the button above. Here it says click it, it's the button below. Here it says click it, it's the button below. Motherfucker, there's only one button in there. How are you missing it? How are you missing it? I'm baffled, honestly. You know, if you can't find that fucking button, maybe we don't want you in there, bro. We want you to at least have a basic sense of spatial awareness. We at least want you to have the technical knowledge to copy and paste a link. You don't see the button? What are you wearing, a blindfold? My goodness fucking gracious. I can't believe it. This motherfucker can't see the button. Let's keep looking. Here's Ouija, the Luigi coin. Look at this chart. It's really impressive. A lot of volume on this. Less than 10 minutes old. This is one of 5 runners. 5 runners that we've seen on this stream today. We hit over 5 10x calls today. Actually, we've hit more like 8 10x calls just today. Just from the stream. Chanel says, good thing I found the button before that wrath. You guys have to understand, I'm liable to crash out on y'all. I don't crash out on y'all because I hate you. I don't do it because I'm an asshole. I don't do it because I'm rude. I do it because the stakes are high. The stakes are high. The truth is, you guys have an opportunity in front of you that is the most important opportunity you've ever had in your life. A lot of you guys are stuck in the rat race. You're stuck in the 9 to 5. You're stuck in the wage cage. You guys are never going to get rich from being stuck in the 9 to 5. You're not. You're going to be trapped your whole life. It's a mechanism designed to keep you in the wage cage for the rest of your life. The reason why I crash out on you guys is because you have to take this really seriously. I'm trying to shock your system. I'm trying to wake you up to the fact that your life is fucking miserable, and until you actually take initiative to change it, you're going to be stuck in that misery forever. These are the stakes. It's the greatest stakes, the greatest opportunity in front of you today, right? You guys probably took school pretty seriously. You probably took your work pretty seriously. I mean, every day you guys go and spend a bunch of hours making somebody else rich, and I'm sure you do it very seriously. You follow a bunch of rules, you do what people tell you to do, you be a good little, employee, right? You're never going to get rich from being a good little employee. You're just going to get a lot of work, right? If you want to make it out of that, you need to take something else seriously. And for many of you, crypto represents the best opportunity you have to escape the 9-to-5. Why? Because crypto is the most revolutionary financial technology on the planet. It's not just about meme coins. Crypto is literally changing the entire structure of global finance as we know it with a technology that has never existed before this generation. You guys are the first generation to have access to the technology that is changing everything. That's what we mean when we say generational wealth. Because one Bitcoin that you buy today can pay for your great-great-great-grandkids' college tuition. You guys are the pioneers. You're the trailblazers. The first ones here with access to this technology. And a lot of you guys don't realize that. A lot of you guys are still doing your 9-to-5, still doing your work, still doing whatever, not seizing the most important opportunity of your lifetime that's right in front of you. You guys need to lock the fuck in. You guys need to take this more seriously than you took school, more seriously than you take work, because this is actually going to make you rich if you play your cards right. Now, it's not going to be easy. That's not what I'm telling you. In fact, it's going to be quite hard. For many of you, it might be one of the most difficult things you've ever done in your life. But it's worth it. It's the most rewarding way to spend your free time. Because if you don't take this opportunity and seize it for what it is, you're going to be stuck in that 9-to-5. You're going to be stuck in that rat race. Now, what is crypto? It's not a scam. It's not a casino. It's not a place where you put a bunch of money in and get a bunch of money out. It's a tech startup industry. And like the tech industry, like startup industries, it's highly competitive. And being successful in crypto is a highly technical skill. And like any highly technical skill, it takes a lot of practice, it takes a lot of study, and it takes a lot of persistence in order to master it. It's like playing the violin. If you pick up a violin and you play it for the first time, it's going to sound terrible. Does that mean that a violin is a scam? No. It just means that you haven't mastered the craft. Your job is to master the craft. And everyone has a different path to do so. Everyone has a different approach to the market. There's a million ways to get rich in crypto, and no two ways are the same. You guys have your own unique talents, your own unique experience, your own unique trading psychology, your own unique risk tolerance. All of these are important characteristics of who you are that are going to impact your motion in the market, your approach to the market. It's the most dynamic thing. Good to see you, Oz. Pleasure to have you. So yeah, you guys need to master yourselves. You need to take initiative. You need to take responsibility. And you need to start navigating this market for your own. Okay? This is the most real talk that I could ever give you guys. Because if you don't start today, you're never going to make it. That's why I crash out on you guys. Because the stakes are high. This guy says, I blew my port yesterday for the 5th time. Don't be like that guy. That guy's dumb as a fucking rock. Don't blow your port. Invest less until you win more. When you first get started, you got to be smart. You got to survive. Knowledge is infinitely more valuable than money. Knowledge begets money. And if you get money without knowledge, you're going to lose the money. Your job is to build your knowledge. You have to start small. If your port is $100, you shouldn't be trading more than $5 at a time. You have to start small, invest less until you win more, and you have to study. You have to hold for long periods of time and study. What are you studying? Coins are really dynamic. Any coin, whether they're altcoins, meme coins, whatever. They have a lot of characteristics, both quantitative and qualitative. Quantitative characteristics are numbers. These are things like volume. like market cap, like liquidity, supply, price, distribution, holder count. These things might not make sense to you right now. Your job is to study until they do. Then you have qualitative characteristics. Qualitative characteristics are things like community, like narrative, like vibe, like content. These are all also really important, especially in meme coins. When you understand these characteristics, the mosaic of all of the different things that go into a coin, and then you understand yourself, how you thrive in the market, and where you find the most success and opportunity, somewhere in that Venn diagram of understanding, you're going to make a fuck ton of money. You're going to change your life forever, and you're never going to look back. So start today. Take this seriously. Make this your new hobby. It's a new year. New year, new you. Whatever you're addicted to, za, drink, girls, Netflix, Funko Pops, whatever you're addicted to, leave that behind in 2025. Become addicted to crypto. Become addicted to crypto. Move with purpose. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. And I'm your host, Why Not? We've been killing the game today. We literally hit a 50x in 15 minutes, like 30 minutes ago. We have been killing the game today. It's been incredible. If you guys haven't followed me yet, you're going to die broke. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord yet, you're not going to make it. It's free, by the way. I'm not selling you anything. It's totally free, always will be free. Johnny says, are we going to hit a 10x every day? Johnny, yes. I've hit a 10x every day for the past week, at least. And if you zoom out a little bit, I've hit a 10x every day for the past few months. We hit a 10x every day, no question. I'm low-key already getting addicted, and I haven't even started. Good. You should be really excited. It should be really exciting because there's so much opportunity here. And if you can harness that enthusiasm and use it to navigate the market, you're going to be successful. You're going to learn fast. Where can I find your lesson? So I don't sell a course or anything like that. That's not my thing. But we do live classes in a program that we just unveiled this week. This is the first time. I've been streaming for 3 years, and the demand has been so great that, yes, I'm finally teaching classes. And it's in the group that you see right down there in the chat, discord.gg/YNOT. Yes, I see your message about what's the next coin, but Randizzle, your message is dumb as fuck, bro. Are you serious? Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut your bitch ass up, bro. What do I look like to you, bro? I look like some kind of money machine that's just handing you guys free calls to buy? Man, shut your bitch ass up, bro. I just got through telling you guys that you're not supposed to copy people. That there's no cheat code. There's no one size fits all. The only way to make it is to find your own way, bro. If you're asking somebody else what to buy, you're going to go broke fast. Anybody that's telling you what to buy is scamming you, bro. I'm never going to tell you what to buy. I'm never going to sell anything to you. That's not the point of what I do. The point of what I do is for you to awaken and unlock the potential in yourself, bro. You're asking me to give you a fish. I'm not a fishmonger. I'm a fishing instructor. I'm here to teach you guys how to fish. You feel me? You're asking the wrong questions, little bro. Crypto rewards people that take initiative. It rewards people that problem solve. It rewards people with agency. And crypto punishes people that look to others for answers. Crypto punishes people that try to ask other people for advice. That's real. But yeah. Crypto is to buy illegal things on the dark web. You know who I met out in Abu Dhabi at Solana Breakpoint? I met one of Ross Ulbricht's lawyers. I met one of his lawyers who was there for the whole thing. He's a millionaire now on Bitcoin, funny enough. But yeah. Damn, he's even asking for advice? No. You can ask for advice, but don't ask what coin to buy. What coin to buy is a dumb question. But asking questions that help you understand and master your own personal trading psychology, that's really important. You should be asking questions. My bad. I kind of misphrased that. Punishes people that ask what coin to buy. You definitely should be asking for advice. But don't just take any advice that you hear blindly, right? Like, try to cross-reference things. Try to ask questions of multiple sources. Again, it's ultimately about your own dynamic working knowledge of the market. That's not going to come from anyone in particular. Even me. I'm a specific person. I'm only one influence. I'm only one voice. You should be juggling a bunch of different voices to get a nice, well-rounded perspective of the market. What site do we use? This is Axiom. Axiom. It's a website. Axiom.trade. Dennis says, in the last 3 years, did you make a lot? Yes, Dennis. I was saying this earlier on the stream. I used to want to be a doctor, and I was like at clinics and shadowing doctors and stuff like that. So I like to understand how much money I make with reference to doctors. In the past 3 years, I have lapped doctors. I have made many doctors' salaries. I have literally in single trades made doctors' salaries in less than 2 months. Yeah. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. And I'm your host, YNOT. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we're locked in the trenches right now. I thought you had a video somewhere in the Discord. Yeah, that video that you're talking about. So, let me show you guys this. This is WAP. WAP is the website with the alpha layer of the Discord. This is how you access classes, and this is how you access the alpha chat. The class pass is $5 a month, gives you unlimited access to free classes. I hate doing this speech because it sounds like I'm selling a course, but I'm not. The shit costs fucking $5. It's less than a cup of coffee. I only put a price on it so that you guys would give a shit and we don't flood the class with a bunch of stupid people. Then the alpha pass is $15 a month. The alpha pass gives you a private chat, which by the way is not like secret. Like any call that's posted in the private chat is also posted in the public chat and accessible to everyone, even in the free Discord. And the alpha pass comes with recordings for the classes. So it's not a course, but it's a recording of the live class. So if you have the alpha pass, you can go to the alpha channel and you go to the alpha resources tab. And you see here is a recording of our last class. This was 115 minutes, almost 2 hours straight of just raw knowledge. Raw, high signal education on how to navigate the markets. Funny thing about this class, you look this part right here, we called a 10x. We called a 10x in the class. But the funny thing was that 10x, after the class ended up going to 150x. We literally called 150x in the class. I couldn't think of a better fucking example of a coin to buy. And the funny thing is, if you go and watch the replay, I'm literally telling everyone, guys, this coin is worth looking at for this, and this reason. I think it's going to do very well. And then that shit did 150x from the class. I mean, it's pretty awesome. That happened yesterday. Our next class is going to be tomorrow evening, and then we'll have another one on Friday morning. How much do you think if I started today doing trenches and locking in, how much could you make? You can make enough to quit every job and provide for your family. You can make enough to buy a house, a boat, and a Lamborghini. But you're not going to do it fast. You have to go slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. And this is a marathon, not a race. What leverage and coin was it? This isn't leverage trading. This is spot trading meme coins. And it was Amin. I think it's called Amin, right? Amin. Can I make money in crypto starting with $1,000 or I need to save money first? Bro, 1,000 is too much. 1,000 is too much to start with. This isn't the stock market. In the stock market, you need large amounts and predictable patterns, and with size, you receive returns. Crypto is very different. It's infinitely more volatile, infinitely more dynamic. I recommend for many of you guys to start very small. Start very small because you're going to lose everything when you first get started. Crypto is like an alien planet. Crypto is like a different world, a different language. It takes a lot of effort to learn. Low-key isn't letting me in the alpha class. So you have the class pass, right? The class pass does not include recordings. The recordings are only available in the alpha pass. You see right here, can I watch recordings? This pass does not include recordings. Recordings for classes only available to Alpha Battle Pass members. Right here it says, this gives you access to unlimited live classes. The key here is live classes. That's why it's the lower tier. The recordings are only available in the Alpha Battle Pass. I don't think you have the Alpha Battle Pass. If you could recommend a single coin to hold, what would it be? I don't recommend like that. I don't tell you guys what to buy. But I do have a 5 coin to look at. 5 coins to look at in 2026. Oh, it shows classroom, but it's locked. It'll open once you're. Yeah. Once I'm live, it'll be open, so you can see it. And most people can't see it, but when it goes live, you'll be able to access it. I'll ping everyone, and the classroom will open, and I'll be in there on this live stream. You'll be able to see my full screen and see my face, and you guys will be in the audience, and there will be a couple dozen people in there, and you guys will watch me as I teach the class live. So that's how it works. It doesn't open until I open it. It's like a real classroom, right? You got to lock the door at night. So what are the 5 coins? My 5 coins to look at in 2026. And again, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm just saying that these 5 coins are, in my opinion, pretty interesting. What about the white whale? Is it going to explode? You know, I was just talking about this. The white whale is sitting at $100 million market cap. This is the first coin to do so in a long time. Last one I remember is like Troll, if you don't count things like Jelly and Ore and all that stupid bullshit. But this thing's at 100 million market cap. This is a critical moment for their chart. There's a make or break point happening here. And the make or break point, the crux of it, is happening in the macro market. We just lost $120 billion in total crypto market cap over the past 2 days. Volume is trending downwards, and every major asset is bleeding. If this continues, it's going to be an interesting change in the market. We've had a very good alt season in the first week of 2026, but if this shifts back to a bear market like we saw late last year, then we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. And that trouble is going to affect a lot of charts, but there's 2 possibilities. One, white whale buckles under the pressure, and the rest of the market collapsing is going to make it go down. That is definitely a possibility. The other one is white whale is selected as a safe haven play. And if it's selected as a safe haven play and everyone agrees at the cultural level that white whale will go up, then we could see this quickly grow. We could see a lot of liquidity from elsewhere in the market start flooding into the white whale. I can see this thing doubling in like a week if that ends up happening. But both possibilities are on the table, and both are pretty much equally likely. So yeah, 5 coins for 2026. Coin number 1, this one right here. I've talked about it a lot on stream today. It's a fan favorite of mine. Chill House. Why do I like Chill House in 2026? I consider Chill House one of the last true meme coins. It has a certain personality to it, a certain charm that not many other coins have. The coin's been out for 8 months, and it's hit $30 million market cap, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times it's hit $30 million market cap. Most recently in October, so just a few short months ago. Since then, it's ranged down quite a bit, but you'll see with the start of the alt season that happened recently, it's starting to leg up. It's tripled in market cap since mid-December. Looks good. Chill House is one of the last true meme coins. It has the best Twitter page out of any meme coin. Everybody loves and respects and recognizes this mascot. And when alt season comes in full swing and people are looking for opportunity late in the cycle with high conviction quality narratives, this is going to be one of them, in my opinion. Again, it's not financial advice, but Chill House is coin number 1 on my 5 coins to look at in 2026. Number 2, Entropy, the hat I'm wearing. This comes from a Solana meme coin project. This thing right here, this is a statue of the white whale made by Entropy. You see he's wearing an Entropy hoodie. This statue is awesome. It's hefty, it's high quality, it's well modeled. I mean, look at the gold tooth. Name another meme coin that's doing something like this. You can't. Maybe Pudgy Penguins. The thing that's cool about Entropy that really sets it apart from other coins, it's the only Solana meme coin that you can mine with physical hardware. It's the only Solana meme coin that you can mine with physical hardware. It's been out for 9 months, and in that entire time, no other meme coin has introduced physical hardware. Why? The Entropy team knows stuff that other people don't. The Entropy team is cracked. They come from a manufacturing background. They used to work for Mitsubishi, and they made this shit. And they made it faster than any other DPIN project. DPIN is Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Networks. It's a meme coin. They call us the Doge of DPIN. The only Solana meme coin that you can mine with physical hardware. Pretty cool. And I'm a co-founder at Entropy, so obviously I'm biased. But I'm really cracked and talented. All of my co-founders are really cracked and talented. We've been working on this thing for a long time. What's the market cap? It's really low right now. Let me show you guys the chart. It's really low right now. It's a little under 800K. All-time high was only 4 million. If you zoom in on this thing, I want to see. It's ranging upwards really well recently. I mean, look at this chart. It's going up pretty well. So what's cool is, normally a meme coin is one-dimensional. The chart goes up, you make money. That's cool. It's fine. Feels good. Chart went up, I made money. What's cool about a meme coin that you can mine is it's two-dimensional. When the chart goes up, like it is now, you're not just making money from the tokens you have, you're also passively yielding more tokens that are also increasing in value. So it's two-dimensional in that sense. You're getting yield and the chart is increasing. So that's what's cool. You have the volatility and the culture of a meme coin, but you have the tech of physical hardware and decentralized physical infrastructure networks that you are mining the token. It's two-dimensional. And it's the only Solana meme coin that has this. So that's why it's on my list. That's why it's on my list of top 5. Let's keep going. 3, Pengu, Pudgy Penguins. We know Pudgy Penguins. Everybody knows and loves Pudgy Penguins. They're like the Disney of crypto. I don't even need to talk about them much. They have the best IP in all of crypto, the largest proliferation in all of crypto. If any crypto project is going to break out into the mainstream, it's going to be Pudgy Penguins. So the Pengu token, being the token of Pudgy Penguins, I'm pretty bullish on. The 4th is Pump, ticker Pump. That's a Pump from Pump Fun. It's their token. Why am I bullish on Pump? Not a lot of people are. The price is really low right now, and they have a big airdrop that they promised about a year ago that they never delivered. I'm bullish on Pump because they have a tremendous amount of revenue. They have almost as much revenue in a year as they do market cap. Pump is doing crazy, and crazy numbers of revenue. But the market cap is only like a ×2 of their revenue. That's very rare for companies you can think of in the stock market, for example. Usually companies' market caps are massive multipliers of their revenue. For Pump Fund, that's not true. There's a disconnect. In my sense, or in my opinion, that feels like an arbitrage opportunity. The company's making a lot of money, but it's not valued very much. I think at some point people are going to figure it out, and that could snap it up, right? The 5th token on my 5 tokens to look at in 2026, Soul Pump. Again, this goes back to revenue and flywheel. Soul Pump is a Solana gaming site, and they give a lot of their revenue back into this chart. Look at this chart and how perfect it is. It's literally a straight line up. The reason why, they're buying back tens of thousands of their token every single day and burning it. Like literally every single day, they're buying back a ton of their chart. Even if none of you guys in the chat bought this, even if nobody ever bought this, the chart would still go up because they're flywheeling it with the revenue from their gaming platform. You know the phrase, the house always wins? Soul Pump gives you an opportunity to own the house. It literally gives you equity in the casino. It's pretty fire, in my opinion. And I think the flywheel is really clever. The coin's now 3 months old. It's gone up the entire time. So those are my 5 coins to look at. Jacob Hunter Lewis, you sound dumb as a rock. I'm not gonna lie. You as a grown man are saying that you're only listening to another grown man's advice. Well, you want to kiss him on the lips or something? Get the fuck out of my chat, bro. You sound dumb as a fucking rock. You don't even have your own opinions. You're just regurgitating the opinions of a guy you saw on TikTok. It's pretty ridiculous, bro. How do I know how much one coin is on Axiom? Well, you just click the coin and then you'll see it. What do you mean? Like the price? The market cap? Never said I only listen to him, and yes, I have my own opinions, but thanks for speaking for me. I understand that your life sucks, bro. I understand that you hate the 9 to 5 that you're in, and I'm sorry that you have to get up for work. It's time for you to lock in, little bro. It's time for you to take this opportunity seriously and learn something about crypto. All right? 2026 is the year of you stop being a whiny baby, bro. Good luck. It's going to be hard, I know. No pacifier, no bottle of milk. Godspeed, bro. I love my job. That's the only thing I needed to hear, bro. That's the only thing I needed to hear. I'm glad you enjoy the taste of boot. Now I'm going to block you now and save us both the trouble. Take care. God bless you and enjoy your delicious boot. I hope you enjoy shining my shoes in 5 years. Alright. Is there any good app or website to start into crypto? Axiom. AXIOM.trade. And then that group that's down there in the chat, it's totally free to join. Always will be free to join. You hop in there and you're going to see a lot of people that are up to the same thing you're up to. Alright, I've actually gone live too long. It's been like a really fun time and I've been enjoying myself. I should have cut off a while ago, but I've just been having too much fun. So I'm going to have to end right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. If you guys have any further questions, you're going to have to hit that follow button and come back to my stream tomorrow, or you're going to have to join that group down there in the chat. That group is 24/7, 365, and it's totally free. It's totally free and always will be. Join that group. I'll see you in there. It's the best free community in crypto. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys. Last thing you could do for me, send me a little heart me. That little heart me gift, it goes a long way for the stream. If you guys enjoyed this stream, send me a little heart me gift. Join my fan club is what it's called. That gift right there that you see on my head, send me one of those heart me's because it really means a lot for the algorithm of TikTok. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I'm heading out. Sweet dreams. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. Take care until the next time. We're all going to make it. Slow and steady wins the race, and it's a marathon, not a race. Play smart. Sharpen your edge. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Take care until then. I really appreciate your good company. You're the best audience in crypto. You keep me going. You're the fire. Hit that follow button. Join that group. I'm going to get some sleep. I'm exhausted, honestly. Ugh. Nice. Sweet dreams, bro. Peace out. It's been a pleasure. That guy was so fucking stupid, honestly. The guy was so fucking stupid. He said the crypto market is dead until 2028. Oh my god, open your fucking eyes. XRP's up 30% this week. Is that dead? Holy fuck, bro. Pepe's up 60% this week. Is that dead? He literally just listened to a random stranger on the internet and then it made him give up. How fucking dumb is that, bro? Like, I can't even believe it. That shit still irks me, honestly. I had to block him just to not beef. But my goodness, like, some people are really just sheep. The guy really said, I love my job. Yeah, I'm sure you do, bro. You fucking soy jack. Alright. See you later, guys. Sweet dreams. It's been a pleasure. Oh my goodness. What a stream. Hit that follow button. I'll see y'all around. Oh, we gotta ban someone. Who we banning? Who am I banning? Why is M. Krajalka crashing out in my chat? The general chat is DGen Den, right there at the top. If you look in the verified channel, there's like a how to navigate the Discord video. But yeah. Feet pics. Apparently we got feet pics in the chat. Alright, peace out. He said, call the police. Why are you calling Why Not? Call the police, he said. He said, call